Welcome to our Daggerheart homebrew actual play campaign. Pull up a chair and grab a snack, prepare for epic art. It's a homebrew brewed in a bathtub, played with Daggerheart. We've got Bex, Alyssa, Daniel, and they're bringing all the heat, with Foes and Andy in the mix to make the squad complete. And then there's Lefty, our fearless guide and sole financier. He funds this operation with change found in his rear. The budget comes from Lefty's prison pocket, so the props are kinda trash. But who needs fancy lighting when you have zero cash? So we're here on a weekly schedule, consistent as the sun, pouring blood and sweat and tears to make sure we have fun. Our dedication is unwavering, our passion is intense. So welcome to the broadcast, to the few who found the link. Our viewer count is single digits, teetering on the brink. But whether you are 12 people or maybe only 3, you're the best darn audience in our 1,000-year history. Welcome to the show!
Hey, what's going on? It's an Orrery of Souls! Hello. This is supposed to be, damn it. 17, damn it. Yeah. There we go. Changed it on the fly while we're recording because
nothing happens.
Genius.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. That is our side. That's if we can after show podcast. It would be called technical difficulty.
Absolutely, yes, it would. 100%. So we got everybody here. It's going to be the main campaign tonight. Last time on an Orrery of Souls main campaign, we Anything at the table?
You gotta go. Nothing can get in the way of our gameplay.
Nothing will get in the game. The party kind of stepped back in time a little bit and made sure that we had given appropriate statements to the responding guards that had responded to the effective gang fight in Red Dock between the crew of the Silent Tide and our valiant heroes. And then they went to go visit Naboy Vashuk Dubinka, the court investigator. And Vashuk was informed about the hidden panel at the Red Dock warehouse that hid the lock for the mysterious key. Vashuk shared a crucial piece of information, the carbon copy of the letter from Perrin Underbow addressed to somebody on the Grand Council fleet.
Literally a carbon copy.
Yeah, it was burned into the pages of fresh paper. Anyway, Captain Keen Varys was the implied recipient because of one specific reference to my keen-eyed friend. The letter confessed that Perrin Underbow intentionally addicted the captain's nephew, Corbin Shaw, to a highly potent drug called the Silk Kiss. Underbow was using this addiction to blackmail Captain Varys into voting in favor of basically black nail politics. And because Corbin Shaw is a jurist on Drakko's upcoming trial, the party realizes that the jury is completely compromised. especially if the actual recipient of that letter was Keen Varys, because Keen Varys is the other jurist. The party then went to go, Vosk, Steede, and Fushi went to go visit One-Eyed Jack, went to go find One-Eyed Jack at the Last Hope Inn. They encountered Mother Hannah, whom Vosk quite immediately cast Tell No Lies on her, which forced her to reveal that Jack was in the establishment. Jack attempted to flee out the back door and actually ended up ambushing them with a drawn blade, but Vosk chased him and tackled him to the floor, de-escalated the situation by effectively scaring the knife out of his hand with his patron's mantle, and then they negotiated him to come back inside, and we'll talk about what we have to talk about. We're on your side about this. Jack explained that a failed contract had left him in debt with the Black Nail, which is why he ended up letting them use the back of the leaky cask. He was terrified of the Black Nail's vast reach, so he refused to testify against the SPU. Against the Black Nail for the SPU, believing that it would mean his certain death. In fact, his plan is to go to Anger, to live under the very nose of the Black Nail and work in such a way as it is obvious that he did not betray them and has their best interests and therefore his survival at heart. Realizing that they couldn't force him and that his testimony probably wouldn't actually point any fingers away from Drakko anyway, the party lets him go. Meanwhile, at 5 a.m. at the municipal jail, a pair of guards finally arrive with a wheelbarrow to collect what they assume will be Drakko's corpse. Upon finding Drakko alive, the human assassin hogtied, one of the guards decides to avoid the massive amount of paperwork required to explain this whole situation. He picks up the assassin's poison dagger and executes the bound assassin on the spot, and just kind of casually escorts Drakko back to solitary confinement in an effort to just kind of start where they would have left off anyway. Later that morning, the outer party, Vosk, Steede, and Fushi regrouped with Tiberius at the King's Head. They learned from Pip that the Silent Tide was actually originally named the Seabird, which suddenly explains the fourth icon on the mysterious key that they had found in the Silent Tide. Seabird.
Seabird.
They went and met with Bashuk again, and they strategized to file an official assault report regarding the Red Docks brawl. So the idea would be that that filing would force the city guard to take the ship, the Silent Tide, into custody, arresting everybody on board, which happens to be the entire Gilded Leaf staff. Everybody important from the Gilded Leaf, all those bad actors there. And this would give the SPU a chance to legally uncover the smuggled goods and hidden compartments on board that ship to use in Drakko's defense. Additionally, Bashuk informs them that the guard captains Thwaite and Besfer have pre-existing grudges against Drakko and are highly likely to vote against him. Once again, hinting at or proving that virtually every element of this trial is leveraged against Drakko and is designed to get him out of the picture and therefore get the SPU off their backs and the rest of the party as well. The episode concluded with the party planning to have Steede and Vosk investigate the two docks remaining on the quay. That'd be Light Docks and West Docks. Try to find the hidden rooms that key unlocks. And then check out the burnt out shell of the Clear End house while Fushi, Bashuk, and Tiberius go to jail and meet bad. But in a good way.
This like I was just like, oh shit, no,
Don't make it.
well technically she never went the first time, so technically you're good.
No, but the idea is that the three of them will go and give Drakko his interview with the court investigator and see what he might be able to bring to bear into his own defense, and also give Fushi a chance to scratch Drakko's eyeballs out for getting arrested. That's where we left off, people. We are still effectively in Vashuk's office. And you are free to decide what steps happen first-ish.
We were headed to I think we were headed to the clearinghouse. The clearinghouse first.
So
That was the original plan, but then you guys scrapped
because
that.
one of the sites that investigation the lock was actually closer.
West Dock, or not West Dock, White Docks was closer.
I was closer to hit back around trying to hit this place.
Okay.
So after that,
Okay.
I still want to go clear and just see the house, see fun.
But I would actually be fine to let Fushi have a little first.
Okay.
For the-
I'm fine.
That needs to happen.
That's more
We're
important.
moving in tandem right now in time frames.
All right, so it is a short drive from wherever you're leaving from.
Taking carriage? Drive.
I did say drive. You're correct.
You're with Tiberius' little park and like in boxes you turn into like shaped
Teleport everyone else?
Oh, wow. Like a little kid costume.
Imps are here?
That's aspiration.
Telephos, what you doing now? Telephone, what are you doing?
Do you spell sulfur?
Once per long rest, you can instantly teleport yourself and any number of willing targets even closer to a place you have been before.
Oh, wow.
Who has that?
Tiberius. Teleport.
They're here. I feel like that would cause a security breach.
Well, if he was inside, I mean, yeah, but he would be wise enough to teleport to the front gate.
Then he should never get arrested. Then he has no excuse to ever end up in prison because he can just leave.
Just saying. It's
I'm here on some vacation.
These jails here are all
Yeah.
null zones. Magic users can't magic their use.
Well,
They would
except for
door.
except for shadow steppers.
Oh, apparently.
Getting in, like getting. How about this? You can't really get out.
Sorry, great things happening inside my head.
uh-oh.
Did somebody?
No. Kind of cool things, actually.
Wait, did somebody fuck with the warden?
Oh, that would be interesting.
Sorry. First thing on my head was not the board in.
No, but
Also-
never had to.
But I mean, if in some ways or another, bribe the warden, have the warden take down a little bit of the
It wouldn't even necessarily need to be the warden. It would just need to be someone who knows how to do it.
But come on, everybody's bad guys. Let the warden be a bad guy.
What is that? What's the name of this spell? Is that Shadow
already against it?
Oh, Shadow Step? Yeah. No.
Darn.
No.
What?
I took like what, an hour, maybe 2 hour nap?
I didn't get to do that.
Rather do that.
He pulled an all nighter.
Why'd you do that?
King of Mystery.
Critical mode.
I'm going to judge you, Simon. I've never played games.
Really, 3 is the
I
only
can
one
still-
I've actually
I can still judge you,
finished. I've played.
Simon.
It's a niche. I don't care.
What is it? 385? Is that one? No.
I have
Process.
365.
I have no excuse. I have almost 1,000 hours in Stellaris. And that's just from
Didn't
when
that
I was
just come
playing.
out last week?
No, they came out like 2 years ago. And I was playing it the day it came out.
Roll till you don't get a sucky roll and then stop.
I was playing it when there were 3 specific FTLs you could between.
Starting now.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I just had to say something.
Feature shadows.
Shadow step, okay. So,
Just to clarify.
interesting.
That's a later roll.
No, this is a if I require.
Amendment.
Yeah, recom. Why can't I remember that damn word? I need and it's just going to be high. I need you to beat a 17 for a perception check.
Critical.
Yeah! I called it! I was looking at my head like, he's gonna crit.
Thanks. Hot
He's gonna
damn.
crit.
I can't believe it. All right.
Well, whatever you have planned just went out.
No. It's kind of cool. It puts something kind of groovy into party. He can't use it, but
No.
into party possession. Hanging around the assassin's neck while you were hog-tying him, you discovered a jagged piece of matte black, non-reflective metal that was unnaturally cold to the touch. It seemed to absorb light, and it also seemed to emanate deep, sorrowful shadows of its own.
Is that how they were able to use?
He was an artificial shadow stepper.
At least.
Now did Draco take?
Fate roll.
He doesn't, the guards have.
What would Draco do in that moment if he saw that? Close your eyes and picture it and say the first thing that comes out of your fucking mouth.
He would remove it from the person to at least keep him present.
Right?
Whether or not he knows what it is, he understands that this is part of why he's here.
So yes, so Draco
would have it.
removes.
Draco would have it.
Okay. Let's call it a magic shard for now until you actually get someone with magical ability to fully identify.
Hey, Tiberius.
Hold up, I gotta get some. I just wishes.
Yeah, right. And I'm the fucking.
Yeah.
Holds it to him when he's shaking his hand. Magic shard.
And whispers, hey, glass, what?
You couldn't get a pulp over it, just stab on it.
Fuck.
Start playing shard roll. It's probably still going though.
Oh, they're absolutely playing Shardfall in there.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
It is a game for both the rich and the imprisoned. At this point,
It's the great balancer. Yeah.
you could be high nobility or from the dredges of the sewers. Everyone plays Shardfall.
So the three of you gather into a tight circle around Tiberius, and he summons his casting circle. It's like, I ain't walking down those stairs if I can avoid it.
Is he taking all of us? We were going somewhere else.
Are you willing to go?
How is it? Is it really that far out of your way that you would complain about being taken to the
No, that's fine. I was just confused for a second.
prison? Is the sea,
Oh,
the
okay.
Black
Yeah,
Sea?
We're literally just like adding maybe like another 3 minutes.
Yeah. You are here. Prison is here.
okay.
But you also have those.
I
I think it's a fantastic.
I was-
stairs.
just understood the order of operations.
No, it was me thinking everybody together. Everybody do the same thing.
Yep.
Yes. So, and in front of the main gates of the old city prison, Tiberius checks his satchels and makes sure everything's okay. Vashuk drops his Dubinka into a walking staff she grabs her basically around the head and using the butt as the ground spike.
This will be the first time she's ever experienced something like this.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a fate check. I did not.
Okay, yeah, no, I did not throw up either. It was with help.
What else is doing?
The prep. Your first,
Hey!
now your first telephone.
The dog's good.
Press, or did you leave?
No problem, because we were planning on going out.
I could be.
Hey.
You guys go break off, head in your separate way. This is
Me again.
Tell Drakko we said hello.
Yeah, he's gonna get a big hello from me.
conjugal visits are not a thing.
Not with company.
Well, Tiberius, he's a voyeur, let's say.
Yeah, that character trait.
He likes to spectate. So he passes his court investigator's credentials to the guard at the gate, allowing him to go in. Each of you presents your whatever scroll or whatever it was we decided that
A little sealy thing.
it's not each of you, it's just you.
Yes.
You're the only PC on this particular site.
Listen, we are a party of. You go this way, I go that way.
I don't know why I keep doing that to you guys, but it's all right.
It's your fault.
I know it's
So many threads to trace.
There, yeah, we're in a whole city that we have a lot to do.
but you do have a scroll. You have your
Yeah.
court investigator's assistant scroll,
Yeah.
junior detective. They let you through. And he knows his way through this prison, so he's just kind of
Tiberius or Fushi?
Got your seat.
Vashuk. Tiberius may have been here once, maybe, but probably this is not like a regular thing for him. But Vashuk comes here on an almost frequent basis. No, this is it. This is going to be the first meeting.
If there
What
was
happened at it? Maybe you should tell me what happened at it.
I might just be good but I thought
was
it
a big
was
thing, but it wasn't like a scene. I think it was just discussed. I just don't.
right. It could have just been a
In either case, it
broad
doesn't.
timeline of like, hey, what would happen?
In either case, it doesn't matter
Yeah,
really
yeah.
that much.
No, we're good.
There has been conversation between myself and the GM that Drakko and Bashuk are familiar with each other.
And that's probably where I'm going at right now. Then.
So once past the front gate, he goes back into the administration offices where he does have to ask which visitation room. And once he finds that out, he doesn't. He's like, "You want us to send someone with you?" They're like, "That's only like 0.5. That's a half of one." Anyway, he knows his way through. He navigates easily, and there's not a lot of like activity in this part of the prison. This is the
In-house.
yeah. This is the admin side, so there's no prisoner presence here. Skunk, 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 skunk. It's not the actual lock that's skunking, it's the hole in the yes.
It's the viewport.
One more. Those three count as one. Okay. Your investigator and your counsel are here. Hands. Put your hands through the opening. You get shackled up. They push your hands back in. The door opens. Skunk. And two guards. Both of them unfamiliar to you.
Not the ones with the wheelbarrow.
I love you.
Nom, nom, nom.
Wrist shackle and my thumbs tied.
Is you've been in prison in prison. You've been in solitary for probably about 4 or 5 hours at this point. So you basically are just well rested. You caught up on your nap after having stayed awake all night. You had a nap and got woken up by the guard saying, "Hey, it's time for you to come talk to people." A rolled up come on, what is that? Burlap. A swatch of burlap fabric is pressed into your hands, into your chest as you're turning the corner to go walk up the hallway to go to the meeting room. There is a sandwich, hard crusted bread, cheese, shitty butter. Yeah.
Oh, wow, fancy. You got butter.
And an orange. Or whatever the
Orange one.
a fruit.
Orange, you glad to shut the fuck
Aren't
up?
you glad you got something to eat?
That's a good one.
The morning activity within on the prisoner side is pretty
Active.
pretty active at the moment. I'm saying probably most people are still actually in the mess hall doing their breakfast. So the halls are mostly empty at this point, but you can hear some people. Not everyone goes to breakfast. Some people, it is an optional thing.
Everybody's taking their time doing what they
Right. But there is nothing untoward happening as you make your way to the visitation room.
I roll to seduce the target.
Roll to seduce the dragon. So there's a knock at the door that you guys are waiting in. Vashuk is a very neat and orderly man. In a similar way, not identical. They don't have the same upbringing or anything, but they both, while they're waiting, they're like at the table and they're opening their folders and getting their pens and papers and everything ready to take notes, ready to share notes. They're both industrious during this time. This is not a place that you are comfortable in, but you're not actively uncomfortable. It's not like you have a thing about being in a jail, but your experience in buildings with these kind of thick concrete walls, generally not great. So you may be bristling a little bit, but you're not going to be like...
Yeah, no, that was one way I was thinking. It's like walking through it. It's like just her fur slowly kind of starting to stand on edge a little bit.
The energy about the place is not usual, just because it's a prison and you're hyper aware of that, and everyone there is hyper aware of that. Even though you haven't had any even visual contact with any of the prisoners, you know they're there. And everyone's heard stories about jailhouse riots and, all that kind of stuff. It's always just on the list of possibilities. So, yeah, it's easy to kind of be like on edge. Eventually, the door opens, unlocks.
I have to ask, though, the room that we're in.
Yes.
Is it the typical, there's the glass side with the prisoners on and then...
No.
So it's open?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop!
There's not going to be glass in between you. Yes, no. You're in the same room. This is closer to an interrogation room.
Okay, I got you.
But there's a table, a large rectangular table. It's not like he's going to be required to be on one side. He's not even handcuffed during this part of the meeting. However, both of the guards that escort him are waiting inside the closed and locked door now. They're not waiting outside. They're there to monitor what happens. It's probably cheaper to do this than it would be to magically monitor the room.
Right.
So this
Makes
is how,
sense.
yeah. that's the government ways. Cut corners wherever possible. The door opens in front of you. Ironically, just for drama's sake. Do you remember what kind of room you were camped out in front of and actually spent a couple of minutes inside?
That was never inside that room.
You didn't, he did. He went and hid it. Yes. Yes. This is that door you recognize.
That same door.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to try again immediately.
Just for the sake of drama. You come walking up the very same hallway you spent the entire night waiting for the guards to come and get you out.
Stay here.
Right? On the other side of the door, however, this time,
Friendly people.
yes.
Some.
Do you have perfume? Do you have flowers? Do you have? I mean, right? You do have that. You do have that. I was looking for a more pretty way for you to present yourself beforehand, but there is always that to fall back on.
What food's
Say no, like right now she is just... Well, they have had a long rest, but no, still mad for kind of...
So, yeah, unfortunately, that sense sack hasn't been attended to recently.
If I sleep now, I get to see him sooner.
It's like, has he even showered during any of this time period?
You are covered in gunk and blood. And you have
Monkey guts!
and you have fairly cleaned yourself. Your wife has an aroma.
She's got several, actually. As it happens,
It is a bouquet.
the Ressa have a scent sack that they can deploy for a stinking cloud, a biologically originating stinking cloud attack.
Yes.
And that, when she hasn't groomed in a little while, that scent becomes more and more apparent. Watch. And you have to interrupt our game to tell me that why. Did your tooth come out? Is your face broken? Does it hurt? Okay, don't mess with it. Even though you really, really want to now. That was your tooth coming loose. You're about to lose another one of your baby teeth. Please don't pull it out before it's ready to fall out on its own. That means also don't wiggle it. Just let it happen on its own. If you pull too soon, there could be blood.
Mm-hmm.
Because that skin, or that's trapping that tooth into your jaw, needs to fall away, and that happens naturally over time. If you try to pull it too soon, you'll be pulling skin off with the tooth, and that will cause blood and pain. Okay? Congratulations, you're about to be another contributor to the Tooth Fairy's graduation fund.
Definitely messy.
Yeah. So yeah, the door opens, and before it's even finished opening, you're like, she's in there.
She's supposed to be here? No. Like that is...
Valid, yes, very valid.
I doubt we were told if she's coming. I doubt we were told who was coming.
anyways.
I'm pretty sure they would have said you got a visitor, go.
I knew Tiberius would be showing up eventually.
Right, but when the guard opened the door before you put your hands through, he did say your investigator and your well, I can't remember what word I used. Counsel, yes, thank you. So yes, you knew at least those two.
I knew there was a minimum of 2 bodies in there. And I smell an individual that I know. And then some. That doesn't sound
He's looking up at the vents.
Let's go to the left before you open the door. I want to guess.
I was told that people were here, and she shouldn't be either of them.
What if it was just Bonnet? Just a Bonnet. Sure. You don't know how he got
She's
here.
rubbed her butt on Bonnet and then sent him in.
He's like, why is this dog here? He's like, it asked for you. He was like, what do you think? Like, I don't know, man.
Anyway, one of the guards walks in before you. The other one puts his hand on your shoulder and starts to kind of lurch you forwards, as though if you don't do it yourself, he's going to do it.
I understand who's supposed to be in there, so...
You can see that there are books and papers and stuff laid out on the table. You do recognize the red fabric of Tiberius's robes. The other guy is someone you wait. At first you're like, I don't know, but then you do. There's another Dracona in the room. He is blue, and you recognize the
Shit.
The club.
Nibui Vashuk no Dovinka.
If it bothers you that much, stop. If it's bothering you that much, you don't have to eat it. Throw it away and go upstairs. That's an option.
You know, the thing about every bit of that is that if you don't chew on it, it will still dissolve and go away, and it will last longer. That's the cool thing about candy. You can just suck on it, and it will last for a very long time. You don't have to chew on anything in front of you.
So I smell her. I see them too.
Can I just say that the moment I notice him, it's a complete launch at him, like full bear hug in a sense.
I was gonna say she just runs, jumps off the table. Taps twice.
Would it be easier to run under the table or to jump up onto the table and launch yourself from there?
No, honestly, she would probably go under the table. She doesn't want to fuck up
And
Tiberius.
that's why you haven't clocked her yet.
Yeah, she's coming from down low instead of up high. That's the usual.
Hug and then a slap.
So she leaps up from the floor, kind of climbs up the front of your prisoner's robe and clutches on, bracing her weight against that, and then with the other hand, bam!
Hello, dear. Hello, Tiberius. Hello, Vashuk. Vashuk.
It is. It is. It's an honor that you would recognize me. I saw the name. I hadn't actually made the connection. It's good to see you again.
And you. I'm assuming counsel investigator?
Correct.
Wonderful. Are you allowed to be here?
They let me in.
That's improvement. It's good to see you too.
I'm glad you're not dead.
When she became an investigator for the court. She was cleared of all crimes relating to yours. She is still on trial, but she's been effectively released under my recognizance for the purposes of building your defense.
That is good.
And be happy, I got guards involved this time.
And I was just about to ask if you've actually been helpful in behaving.
Somewhat.
Mostly. There have been some kinks. Not all of them her fault. All of them have been rectified since, however, but the barrel thing I think will be difficult for you to live down. Tiberius is not withholding anything.
It's all right.
Barrel thing?
Her method of storing captives until they could be dealt with leaves something to be desired. He's still barely holding back on a laugh himself.
Yay! Points!
Honestly, I can't say it's actually good for really surprised.
The gnome receptionist was stored in a grain barrel within a horse stable for the better part of an entire day.
Somewhat for a day.
After being captured a second time.
I thought having her would be good against the case. I guess I was kind of wrong on that one. At least with the method of how I went about that.
It's called kidnapping, Fushi.
I realize that now.
It took me this long to realize it. I do understand she was raised in a monastery, so...
Sure it wasn't a bar.
I love you.
One of the guards has taken a step around during this conversation, specifically so he can watch your physical interaction with the prisoner. So you're aware that not only is there the audience of the two court-appointed representatives, but also the guards are starting to be like,
Heavily. Touch me, you guy.
Yeah, because that's a great thing to do in the
I have not contacted. How long?
3 full
It's
days.
been 3 days. You act like you haven't had water for a month.
She is clean. So
Contact with the prisoner is forbidden, miss. We understand, but we now need to ask you to please keep your distance from this point forward.
Okay. I got what I need to know. Yeah. Just gonna give a little tap on the cheek before climbing back down. At this point,
same cheek or other cheek?
this is top. Yeah, same cheek she punched.
Get it both ways.
She'll go sit next to Tiberius.
And I will sit on the opposite side of the table. So, where do we start?
Tiberius says, and we could recount the entire thing, but you have been there, and we've been forced to sit through it without actually participating in any of it. So can we call that red? Can we approach that as though they or don't?
You are a cop.
Here's what is going on, sir.
Tiberius catches you up on all of that, and Vashuk catches you up on what little he can, and so now you have access to all the information. So,
All of the individual fires, Jinx's report, the
Snake.
keys, or the key, and the potential safe houses,
right.
and the ship. perception.
Yes.
Seabird.
Seabird. Yes.
That is effectively all we've got right now, right?
Outside of
Oh, and then shop the drug.
Right.
The-
Shaw.
how the jury was stacked.
The darts that are currently still sitting outside the SBU to drive in to us.
Look, that's a good thing. They need to be there for however long until.
The assault case that we now have.
Right.
Yeah.
The new secondary case that'll get access to the ship.
The
Right.
fact that
See
the fact that your wife killed him.
this? Don't talk about the monkey.
No. That was self-defense.
No, that was defense, but nothing.
Even better.
Self-defense. All right, I meant to say same difference, but the wrong words came.
Words need to word.
I promise, officer. It was same difference.
Listen, I can't talk with my finger.
So you're telling me
There's a chain.
not only have I lost my base of operations, one of my most enthusiastic fixers, now I find out one of my solvers hasn't been solving?
And may in fact have been working against us. Yes. Which is unfortunate, but Jinx not only has been working against us, but has stopped working with us entirely. Has fallen off the map.
Is there any present possibility that she could have been coerced?
Of course. She had a history. It was one of nefarious activity, but once she came to work for the Guard, she was pretty much straight-laced and has been ever so, particularly since we came into your service. But there are years, and between them, many things can happen. It's very possible that some leverage has been exerted that caused her to be forced to. But, I mean, had there been any negative exchanges between you and she, or any philosophical differences that she'd alluded to that might have...
Not that I'm aware of. I would like to believe that this is her being forced to do this. I will not hold my breath, though, given what we currently have. I'd like to give her a chance, but this is not good. I am not encouraged. She had to leave right now. All this on top of my present experience here.
You say that as though it's been more than simply gazing at sweaty men. Sorry.
There's no other way to really phrase
Did I
it.
just clock myself?
Listen, that's kind of what prison is. It's four walls and sweaty men.
Yeah. I am going to look at Fushi.
Hurry up! She's wrangling.
Finish beating the child.
She's wrangling in him.
Holding him upside down by the ankle. I'll be right there.
Dunk.
We can hope she's doing that, because maybe he'll learn. Make sure the blood flow to the skull.
Your husband has turned to face you.
We've been discussing Jinx's turncoat behavior.
Yeah, I want to kill her.
So I had said right after you had walked away, all this on top of my current experience here,
Tiberius says, you say that as though your experience has been more than just gazing at sweaty men.
Gazing is strong, but also there has been a half-hearted attempt on my life, I suppose. Attempted revenge at the very least. And a thwarted, ill-prepared assassination attempt.
A full-on assassination attempt.
Yeah. I spent the night in this hall.
We know that you don't recognize these guards. They don't seem to have any reaction to you saying something like that.
Probably not the first time that's agreed.
Probably not. Well, I guess my statement is very true, right? What, you're not dead?
It was very ill-conceived.
Well, I know you can handle yourself, so...
The assassin had mentioned something about having a panacea beforehand.
Panacea, a universal antidote.
Didn't seem to do it. You would know what I mean by that. Because Fushi knows that I am not a poison drake.
Yes.
So
You may have to dumb it down a bit. I'm sorry.
so being immune to poison did not help him.
Okay. Oh, okay. Ill prepared because blah 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 that. Okay, ABC. Okay.
So, aside from that, my assailant was executed by the gentleman who came to collect my body.
Both eyebrows. Well, all four eyebrows.
Both gentlemen's eyebrows.
Start to climb underneath their headgear. They look at each other and then they look at you like, tell us more. They're not actively involving themselves in the conversation, but you just hooked everybody. This is drama.
Yep. Not much else to say. When they came to collect my body, they came from opposite directions of the hall. One of them had opened a door, and both of them panicked when both of us were still alive. I had hogtied my assailant, and I just finished a as heart to heart as an assassin and an assassin.
Sassy.
A target?
Sure. Could have.
Sassy.
I identify as an assassin.
Such sass.
Whatever. After which they had sent me to solitary for a day.
So you get attacked. Your assailant gets killed. You get labeled with having attacked a guard and thrown into solitary confinement.
Yes. That sums up the last 24 hours. The last 12 hours.
Love the rolls.
I love the roles when they love us.
One of the guards steps forward, one on the left-hand side. Would you be willing to write out a statement about what transpired last night?
Yes, of course.
He looks to Vashuk and says, "Get this man's statement. I will see to it that this gets investigated." And Vashuk says, "I will too."
That's why I'm here.
That's two guards are trying to do the right thing, and now they have a detective and a lawyer on their ass. Like, you will be looking at this. This will get seen to.
If it's evens, it's Tiberius. Tiberius says, "Is there an incinerator on the premises?" If it's evens, there's an incinerator on the premises. There is no incinerator on the premises.
Neat.
Tiberius says that means there is a body to be found. The guard says, he looks at the other guard. The other guard is like, "I want no part in this. I wish I hadn't heard any of this." The other guard's like, "I'm doing it. I'm doing it."
He's like, I ain't no snitch.
The only actual words that are exchanged between them are the guy making promises and says, "Stay here and watch him. That's all you gotta do." The other guy goes, and steps away from the door. But promises, walks through the door, and you hear chunk, 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 chunk as he starts running down the hall.
You're just finding all sorts of corruption again in this city. It's amazing.
This town needs an enema.
Thank God I didn't have any actually in my mouth.
So it seems there's going to be some action on that front, says Vashuk. It is well that you survived the night. It is a good thing.
Frankly, it didn't feel like much of a challenge, but also, I don't know how prepared this gentleman was. He did mention I would be his first failure, which sounds impressive, but if I was his first target, that doesn't mean anything.
Right.
Careful now, they might roll 4D next time.
I'll do what I can to survive. Yeah. It's fun to me.
Prison ones, you don't roll, you don't.
Was there anything else you wanted to add on that front?
Not on that front. I do have a couple of queries for the investigation to investigate.
Do you even have it?
I do.
Are you sure?
Yep. I just gotta make sure I got the right. Yep.
So, for point of reference for myself,
How long from the fires being set till our arrival at the Gilded Place? This is from Bexley to the GM.
I
think we established that the fires were setting roughly at the same time.
I think that we know that they were found to be burning at the same time.
I don't think we
Let's.
discovered. I don't think we ever found that out if they were set in like a specific sequence or if they were all at the same time.
So it would be a relatively easy thing for me to figure out once I know one thing.
Yay!
So serious. Dr. Steve. I was thinking, it's like, I read it all, and it was like, we don't need 6 of these. So, no, horses. Okay, good.
Now, I like to think they're all horse-sized goblins.
Everybody gets a
Oh God.
Everybody gets a vomit.
Oh, you can magically ride them like a horse.
Schemes.
Comes like a gigantic 30s.
Easy. You know, 40. So, what we did. So,
Not yet.
screaming.
6 days before. So right now it's Sunday. Actually, no, Saturday's day, Monday's first. This is day 3.
Oh, so you're doing this.
I think
There's no discuss for him.
Okay.
so. We missed it.
The children are still right on track for you.
I'd have to see what our percentage is. Because I know we've missed it by like 4,000, 1,000, and no, $400, $600, $1,000. So, I mean, we might still be on track.
So the timeline works out that you guys discovered the SPU was on fire. You fought that fire. You stepped out to the rest of the world, realized there were several other fires, and while those fires were burning, you went to go visit the compass.
We went from the SPU to the fire and clear end.
Yeah.
And then
Correct. Yes. Yeah, and it does mention that here. So yes. So yeah, but you became right because you were going in that direction because it only occurred to you that there would be one fire.
Yeah.
In addition to the one you just survived. So yes. And that is the only fire that would have been visible in that direction. The other 3 were all behind you.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was even on the far side of the wall. The Jack's place. So just in case you haven't noticed, the locations of those fires are all marked 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Nice and pointer fun with cats.
Sure, cast.
Yes, actual cats. Pocket cat.
You're a good boy, Alex.
Because I was like, where the fuck did I go? I don't know, just had it. Don't stare at me, I'll tell you.
Does that answer your question? The fires would have all been set around the same time, probably at just sunset.
and we're still being cleaned up when we arrive.
Yes.
Yeah, we managed to put out our fire decently quick.
That's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Okay.
The fires were still burning when we got to the Gilded Compass, where how many officers were waiting to ambush me?
A lot.
Because they also sent the big patrol with dogs.
Two big patrols.
How many officers that could have been helping with the fires?
Should have been helping with the fires.
Just
To
use resources.
One.
That is a question.
There was like 20 of them at least. It feels like there were like 20 or 30.
4 and a pack of dogs.
5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That was 1 unit. 19.
Oh, yeah, the commission.
2021,
We need a Gordon here.
22,
I'm gonna say about 30.
23, 23 humans. 24, including Dirtclaw himself.
The dogs, which pushes to about. The dogs can't really help fight fires.
Yeah, there
So
were.
that's 24 people.
No, but they can still identify and rescue individuals still in fires.
Yes, but if you're only counting humanoids,
That's still 23.
that's
Or
24
24 people.
humans.
Yes.
Humanoids. That feels like excessive. Especially when there were already fires that needed manpower to be put out.
Agreed. I suppose there's something to be said for an investigation into Dirtclaw's politics and the contents of his pockets. But that also fairly speaks to your ability, and if you've turned, how much force might need to be brought to bear.
While I'm flattered, that still means nothing because I surrendered. I would have surrendered even if I had turned. I guess.
It's that, I guess. If there weren't 23 other people there other than Dirtclaw, it's a legitimate question to ask. Even Tiberius is like, oh, yeah.
I mean, devil's advocate in the real world, if there's a cop, if you're suspecting a cop's dirty, they're sending the SWAT team.
I still feel 20 is way too much.
Oh, we're in agreement there. Of course you do.
9 could have been 5.
Tiberius says it's an argument that we can incorporate into the defense in general.
That was basically that was my
And it is a worthy point. 20 people in the middle of a fire.
just to arrest the man.
But when you having to wrangle cats known as cops, understand that that plan to come get you would have to have been put into motion probably before the fires even started. So these guys would have been committed to the operation.
But they would have to have known the fires were being set before the fires were set.
If you're accused of having set them, stopping you from starting any more fires would have been a critical element of that decision.
Fair.
We'll say that this is Lubinka and Tiberius back and forthing between Draco. I'm not going to reward this. No. I love you.
Sorry.
You left it at his level. That's the
I
only thing
I did, and you did see me spank him for that one.
You told him no as he was reaching for it.
And then I saw his mouth go on it, and I went bang.
Sorry, I'm distracted. The boy child got a sip of coffee.
Oh.
And I made 5 cups. And this big belly.
Wow, that was dense. It was dense coffee.
His behavior makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. He's been insane since. That's all I had to ask in detail. There were an attempt and a half, or half attempt and a quarter attempt on my life. And I feel that there is way too many able-bodied guards present to rescue. At this moment, I have nothing to add. Drakko has enough information of anything to point anybody in that direction. I don't like that 10 we see.
Doesn't mean nothing.
I can't see the other dice, so yes, it does mean nothing.
Tiberius says we are still investigating some other elements. We are discontinuing elements. They don't get it.
I saw how I did that with my eyes closed.
Austin thinks he can fit through this much of an area, and there's this much of an area. And so every time I goes to walk in before me, I just pick my leg up and he runs right to the door. He never moves. It's been happening for 5 years.
Oh, Jesus.
One day he pinballed off his door frame to a wall. Just because he was running. I was trying to walk in. And then it's like,
Karma.
you're going to learn eventually. You're not.
It's going to take a couple more of those.
You got a big head.
There's plenty of space for it to not do lasting damage.
Yeah, that's hair. That's sufficient to test.
Yeah, so currently everything is being investigated that I was hoping would be. Vosk and Steede are currently tracking down or attempting to track down the other two
Hideouts.
room key rooms, and we'll be investigating the burned residence at Clear End. Hopefully that's happening as we speak.
Just push out to us.
We're trying to figure out who's going in the scary room.
Who's knocking on the door first?
So we just right out here.
Who's going to talk to them, the goblin or the scary lizard?
Tiberius actually seems disappointed that there was nothing else useful that you had thought. Well, it's not like, oh no, we're lost. Oh no, all is lost. You didn't have the critical information we needed. But he's like, oh well, I guess we'll just have to make do with what we've got. Vashuk actually seems unruffled.
You said Vosk and Steede are looking for potential safe houses?
There was a key that was found that had 4 markings on it, one of which was determined to have been a warehouse and red docks. The other is determined to have been right. And those are the 2 that are being investigated, and then the Silent Tide was formerly known as Seabird. And one of those markings was a seabird. So that's part of why we're making such a concerted effort to take custody of that ship. The existence of locks locks that fit this key is proven, and we have visited one of the 5.
Yeah, because there's one.
There's 5 keyholes that are shown on that lock, on that key. One of those 5 has been visited already. It yielded nothing beneficial to the case, but definitely prosecutable against the Silent Tide.
Well, if they happen to run out of ideas in West Docks, I've always had an odd feeling about the foreign coin or Far Trader's Post. I don't have anything to go off of it. The proprietor Tariq of Foreign Coin has too many stories, too many places.
Definitely someone who might have heard a word or two from outside. He's
Very nice. And Zara of Far Trader's Post is very friendly.
the foreign coin. Tariq was the foreign coin.
Yes.
And Zara. Okay.
I'm not going to say they'll have any information or they're even included at all. Something about those two places is never sat so.
We'll see if we can find anything untoward that might be useful to the case. And conversation ensues. We'll fade out on that. Gentlemen, did you have anything you wanted to apply to the defense? Anything specific that you might have thought of that should be investigated, or a clue that you thought you might have heard, or anything like that? Okay.
Melissa don't know she
That's real.
Who she might. Melissa don't know she
She's doing good. She's here. She got the
I'm here. I'm alive.
at Hyper.
Vosk and Steede. Your chain of investigation was going to be?
West Docks, the Long Docks, the back to
Gotcha. West Docks is fucking huge. Was there any information that Fushi might have been able to offer to help narrow where they would investigate? Give me a knowledge check. We'll say 16 to have something that would have been actually useful to this investigation. Wonderful. That means there's a benefit. Can you roll? Wait a second.
Yes.
Yes, I can roll.
A D4, please.
Just one?
Yes. 4, 6, 8. It was the third finger. The third finger was the middle finger, which I'm currently using to flip Andy up. That is a D8 advantage die on your investigation check to find the appropriate building. She knows the guy to ask where the Gilded Leaf Trading Company's warehouse is, and that questioning yields 2 pieces of information. One of them is past tense, and the other will be actively helpful to what you're doing right now. You get the past tense one regardless, but we'll reveal them both at the same time. This is going to be a help action.
So one of us needs to do this.
One of you needs to roll, but you are going to roll effectively a reaction check. And if you can beat a 15, we'll say he'll be adding a +1 for every one over 15. So it'll be 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
That's just flat or duality for the reaction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just
Yes.
flat.
You're not taking any fear or...
Damn, that's an 11.
Okay, unfortunately, your help action does not.
Can I add my hunter experience to this?
Yeah.
Instigates a potential byfind from the compass to get the arrested.
We're going to say that his help action
To get
was helpful by 1 point, so you can add a +1 inherently. I'm not going to completely discount the fact that you were helping. That's what I just realized that it did there.
With that, I will get a 17 with hope. Yes!
Oh, just go over.
16 was the target number.
Because I rolled real low.
Oh no.
I rolled like an 8 and a 1.
Ooh!
If you look up by the GLTC fire in West Docks, that was the location of the known Gilded Leaf Trading Company warehouse. That went up in flames on the night of the fires. However,
They wouldn't have burned their own place. Like, they wouldn't have burned a place where their illegal goods were stored because people had gone and investigated the fire.
exactly. This building labeled warehouse with the compass next to it, West Docks Warehouse, is the one that bears the plaque that covers the
Keyhole.
keyhole, and you have found your target.
Shit.
Making note of that.
That means the Gilded Compass is involved.
Yes, it does.
It does not.
No.
The closest I could get to west.
Yeah.
The closest I could was the.
However, it is suspiciously close to a Gilded Leaf warehouse. Yeah. Coincidence.
So West Docks is a success.
Yeah! Let's go to the light docks next.
At the Light Docks.
Would you like to roll this one?
Roll.
You may do your help action.
And it's just a reaction roll?
It is a It's
Space dice.
Base dice, no add-ins.
it's I did everything. You could never have succeeded yours, Andy, because I told you needed to beat a 15
With no modifiers.
with no modifiers on a up to a 24. So no, there was a possibility. 15, same deal. Everything you beat 15 by becomes a +1 to his investigation check.
You get +2 because I got a 17.
And
You got a D8.
Did we just get the advantage on just that one area, or we get it for light box?
This is the Light Docks one that we're doing now.
So I still get the advantage on that one too. Just to clarify, it wasn't just things.
The West Docks is taken care of. You're doing
Well, I'm trying to make
Should
sure
we still get the D8 for this, though?
That's what I'm trying to clarify.
Where did that?
It came
The
from
D8 came from Fushi.
No, she does not live in West Docks, so she doesn't have quite
Light
her
Docks.
ear to the
Light
same.
Docks.
She doesn't live in Light Docks. Yes.
That's why I want to make sure it's still.
However, your thought was to speak to the guards that are always more caring about who's going in than going out.
Mm-hmm.
About where any of the crew members of the Silent Tide might consistently head off to from this point, from passing through this gate.
That makes sense. So
D8 will actually be reduced to a D4 plus the 2 that you gave him from your help action. So,
and then whatever other modifiers you can get.
Correct.
What's the wrong?
It's going to be instincts.
It's supposed to. And I want to just say how we use this one. Keep it secret, student. I'll be looking through somewhere I will hide something I didn't want somebody to find.
I will allow that.
So
Same target number 16.
So we get +6.
So beat a 10.
Oh yeah. Oh, that is 17 on the die +6, 20.
Awesome.
But it's with fear.
It's with fear. I will take that fear.
Take fear.
So here's the thing. When you asked Vosk,
Friend.
where do the crew, when they come through here, mostly go, the guard pointed to that building. They go there.
A lot.
It's easy for them to have said that's where they go. And it is there that you find the slot that or the panel that covers the keyhole, and you have succeeded in both of your locations.
I did not. What? You're supposed to be looking for 2 locations inside of Lighthouse.
That is true.
We know where we found one. We found one so far. Question is, how do we find the other? Image. It's the lamp with the 2 things. Weird question.
Yeah.
Based on, because I don't remember, it's in my folder, I don't know where the folder's at. I'm looking at this as I'm wondering if the keyhole, if the way these are,
I think it's the orientation.
is the orientation of like, where they may be.
Awesome.
Did you ever use it?
I use it to keep the notes and stuff in sometimes. With the handouts we get. No, because that's not how the original. Some of the original.
So, Light Docks is south. Here. Come from this way. So I could be way off base here. There.
Yeah. Or it could be. Turns north. East.
Mhm.
Could be that. Could not. So we're looking at it. It could just be the way you turn the key. We couldn't bring too deep into this one, but I also have a sneaky suspicion it could be the center because we've turned left, turn right. Yeah, it's straight across. There's more than that. Oh, it could be that. It could not. How you want to go about this?
The guards there would know that because it's basically right up there on there.
So there's a question though.
Yes.
In this specific, so this orientation and stuff, would all this be warehouses of different types and things like that, or would we just be like there's a warehouse that happens to be in this area?
Yeah, there's the only area that's guaranteed to be warehouses is exactly on the water line. Every other building is likely to be a business or a storefront as it is to be warehouse space or residence.
So could in the main drag of it? Okay, it seems like they like warehouses.
Yeah, this one kind of makes sense because it's a direct line through the gate to get here. I wonder if that one's false. Could be thinking entirely wrong. They're using that one, and it's something the guards have actively made notice of.
Did we ever find out if the one in Red Lodge was like a not really frequented warehouse?
It
It was like an abandoned one, wasn't it?
no, it wasn't abandoned. It was just in a place where at like the farthest edge of town, in that point of town that it can be. It was just far
The one we
removed.
just found near their spot was right in the middle of town. I would say until we can get some different information, maybe check the ones along the waterfront.
Travis can see this.
Give me,
Possible.
both of you, knowledge check, please. Target number 17. It's a very difficult one.
I'm gonna have to get a 17 on die.
Yes.
I got 14.
I got a 13.
Okay, no help there.
Can't watch the crew because they're arrested.
Only way I could maybe get to. No, I would only get to 60.
Ooh.
Hmm?
Damn it. If we were actually around. Either to this me or fucking the shooter. I would have a very damn good question. Because they might know it. The Tycoon,
Oh, the ship guy?
the guy who walked on the ship,
Yeah.
how long did it take? Because he walked onto the ship.
Yeah, we don't know who that was.
Guy got made. That's it. Also, too, some of these things could be
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no way that these warehouses they're storing stuff is all owned by Gilded Leaf. They would be under different names.
And now I can have to go around shaking it down and have it go back to him. Bam.
The brains are turning.
This could be something that might not be good to, might not give anything, but I have a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Dogs have a good sense of smell. Use my dog for tracking shit. Could I possibly try to use Bonnet to see if he can find like a scent film wherever like that panel would be at?
I will give you another target number 17 with a D4 help with another help action. Reaction check. Everything over 15. We'll say it's a whole other opportunity. Okay, so that's be a +1 from Daniel.
Find a way to do it. I can use track back.
There's also a possibility because I have. Could I possibly give an additional or upgrade an advantage die with my trace sense? Like if there's a scent of someone I've already harmed that's been this way? Because I tracked.
Who have you harmed that drew blood
There was
with a
the-
non-ranged attack?
Varus. Not Varus, I don't think that's his name. The guy that killed Vanya.
That was
Last one,
Zon.
sorry.
That was Zon. Yeah, he
did.
He did. But would he have been?
You can say yes or no, I was just wondering.
No. I'm
Just trying to justify it.
He would have.
Hmm.
He would have. I will. Yes.
So to 60.
I believe I have to do. Yes. Let me double check.
subtract the back to see if we can actually get anything from almost.
I don't think track the pack is applicable. Unfortunately,
That's good. If the only thing is on it has find a way, big distraction, trusted mount.
Yeah. It's just I don't have to do anything. I don't have to spend anything. It's just I get advantage on things I've damaged.
right on. Roll that advantage side. 56.
Add 5.
So still use mine.
You still use yours plus his 5 plus the you don't it would plus the 1 from your roll.
So that's plus 6 from instance.
Let's go, Bonnet.
Come on, Bonnet!
Football. Oh god damn, we fucking beat it up. That is 21, 23, 24, plus 8, 32. That was something, man.
Well, as it
Bonnet!
That was hope. I used my dark tough and hope for this one. Since the start of using adding this.
Oh, don't have to familiar with it.
so here was my
Those things are good.
The circles. We used to have them.
But we still have the bottles. You just don't have any filters.
So we started using those so she would actually drink water. So I've been using the headless.
I've been doing better.
Yeah.
At least at work.
okay. The second warehouse location should be
Should be.
notable.
I can see it.
Look with your special eyes.
No, you know what?
Mhm.
Kind of right with it.
Oh, I had the right idea. I was just looking at the wrong direction.
Yeah, that's why I turned it loose.
Oh, okay. I was on the right track.
Yes.
Awesome.
It's also the orientation of fucking buildings.
Yeah.
Aha.
Get it.
Got it.
Good. The way the key is built, however, the keyhole that you find is still the star.
Mm-hmm.
How do you open this?
What do we need to use? That is a question too, because
Could I?
we are technically working.
Yeah. Could I try something? With the way this one is, because it's like that, without taking it all the way, is it possible to fully 360 this thing? Basically, turn the key 360 inside the lock.
You have not had any experience with actually unlocking the lock. So you don't know. Vashuk would be able to answer that question because he actually unlocked the other building.
I'm wondering if it's a full 360 or you actually just put it in and push.
Do you have a picture of that key? Keyhole?
Keyhole.
Oh,
You have that one.
you have that.
I have it?
Yes.
Why don't I have it?
Sure.
Last time I remember you pulled it out of your stack.
Well, it could be somebody else's for the last time too, because I've got the burnt letter.
Double check in your stack then.
Dagger, it's notes, it's somebody playing.
I've been through this a couple of times, and these are the only pictures that I have are the old clues.
Stats. There's the letters. Ha! Found it. I got it.
You lied. You did that.
It was stuck behind the other one that's also brown. Leave me alone. Colorblind.
Oh, yeah. I got that excuse for everything.
Well, that's the only one I got. Leave me alone.
You could just say, blind and dumb.
Hmm.
either we go back to the ship and key town where it is, and do the investigation on it, or we potentially get into a bad situation and try to prove ourselves.
My worry is that if it's turned wrong, it locks everything down.
So we bring it back to the ship.
Better to do that than chance a fuck up.
Yeah. All right. We'll mark the location and bring it to the ship.
Gotcha.
My only other option is I see Flathead Spoons.
Oh my god.
Was that all of her bead things?
Yes, and it was not closed properly. So it just opened and spilled all the fucking beads all over in that corner. It just flopped open.
She can clean it.
Kids.
Makes gesture of throttling small child. Okay.
Cupcake.
See, even the listeners get to have mental image.
Exactly. It was purely for them.
We're here for everybody.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll mark that, and I can share with Bashok my thoughts on maybe how this one works.
Gotcha.
And then, now we're just going to clear it. Just to
Go ahead to the clearing. Clear your house.
because that one was
That one was different.
was that the turncoat house?
Huh?
That had something to do with what's
Jinx?
This was the residence of Perrin Underbow, Bei'Hara Vance. This was their actual.
They burned their own homes. Wow.
They said
They're really nice.
burn my home.
Which I find.
Well, they were even being often not the people.
Well, they were trying to frame you. You wouldn't burn down your own house because your wife is there.
Why would I burn down my own?
Because
That ain't yours.
Huh?
That ain't yours.
because it would be trying to pin it on an enemy, and an enemy would target your organization before your personal home.
Hello.
Go down to the strip.
Say anything.
Any goozles?
These were not assassination attempts. These were
And
messages.
I haven't heard
Your
that
messages.
engine go by yet, so I'm assuming everybody's still on the
Oh yeah, good flicker.
I gave very specific instructions.
I think you need to roll a percentile.
No, don't leave it to fate.
No, he's got a chart for flicker. He's got a chart
Did
for
somebody make the
flicker.
call? Did somebody make the call? Is somebody making the call? What?
Well, that's a
cheat at this point.
yeah, because he's got the specific instructions to get message to you.
Right. So, and the message, the
It was-
instructions were.
It was if the orc sets foot off the boat, Ironhide, if he sets foot off the boat, or if anything changes with the boat in general, like it leaves, if everybody leaves.
Or if there's a massive raid on it
Yes.
and it's being taken into
Yes.
possession by the city guard.
If there's any major changes with the boat.
Anything that
Roll.
would constitute without that. So guess what? We're kind of close, so I would be like, that's
And just so that you guys are aware,
That's the very complex game mechanic for determining whether or not he's listening.
you like that.
It's so for that reminds me Saturday. Well, lights rolling up. I was in a game and GM threw us up against a creature that was made of probability.
Ooh.
So we had on a die, we had to roll either evens to hit it or odds to hit it, and then it swapped at the end of the fight.
Wow.
So at the end, it didn't matter the number; it was what was on the die. That
Oh
we
no, I don't like that face.
Wow.
It tells me flicker fucked up.
Of course, fucker fucked up. He messed it up.
There's something else happening.
There's something else happening.
Gotcha, he's not listening.
Okay. It's a 35.
Mhm. All right.
Something else is going on in front of him. He doesn't hear the whistle.
ooh. So it's a whistle that's specifically for him, right?
Yeah, specifically
And
for
then
flicker.
Bonnet wouldn't know the whistle. He only knows my whistle.
Yep.
Yeah.
He does have.
He would still hear it. His ears would be like,
We just you're telling him what it is.
Okay, I don't want to push it through.
Yeah, no, and there's no way he would know other than I'm hearing something I don't usually.
Yeah, I want to turn to him. I was just turn to him and pat him on the head. Like, no, we gotta know this. Meanwhile, shit's happening.
Well, now hold on a second here. Give me a fate check, because look where we are. Look where. Look.
Oh yeah, when
So
so
look,
where
we're
we are.
basically close as well.
If the guard is going, they're going to be passing through this gate. You spent time at this warehouse, right on this corner, and pure in easy view of that. Let's give me a fate roll. Only one of you, please. If it's hope, then you see the large conglomeration of guys on the other side of that, waiting for their signal to go in and bust onto the boat.
We see this.
You see it.
Yeah, 10 versus a 5. We see this.
We see something.
As it happens, there's 20 guys.
Yeah, but that's against like 5 or 6.
like I said before, devil's advocate. When a cop goes rogue, they send the SWAT team. And SWAT teams are not safe.
Excuse me. I'm not signaling anything. Okay. So yeah, over the course of about 15-20 minutes, you see a bunch of guys filter in and kind of hang out on this side of this tower. And then just for drama's sake, so you obviously have an idea, as you're getting ready to head up to the clear end sites, you hear the whistles. Someone gives a whistle, and they all rush in and run down
I
that.
always imagine soldiers from Wizard of Oz. Like a girl that's... It's always in my mind whenever it comes to these sort of things. I don't know why.
So yeah, it's fairly apparent that somewhere's being raided.
And with that moving in, with Miles still like picking up that he's hearing something, it's like, does that seem fucking suspicious to you at all? With that happening and the dog's attention drawn away?
Yes, do we want to dive into this?
Pip did send him a whistle. Flicker has the attention span for a whistle. I didn't bring that up because I didn't think it was important. But I think we need to go ahead and
attention span is always important to bring up.
He's not under my.
No, I understand.
But anyways, I think we need to at least go look and see the time.
At a distance.
Enough of this.
It's relatively simple to see it as it happens.
Which
You follow the guards, exactly. You follow the guards through the gate. You watch them. They charge up. A bunch of them break off to cordon off the approach from the gangplank to block off access to that entire pier. And then the rest of them go charging up the gangplank. And their gunner's dead. But yeah, it's relatively easy.
Half of their crew is in jail.
Yep. Do you see Pip? That is an excellent question.
Do we see Flicker? You said this. You look for Pip. I'll look for Flicker.
What's Flicker's district?
Across.
He's on the whole other side of the world.
I believe it's Spirit Road.
Oh yeah, that is the other side of town then.
Oh, Free Fair.
Oh, it's on the other side of the wall. So yeah, okay. We know he's there, so fake check is not going to do any good. Give me a perception check. If you're actively looking for Pip, give me a perception check. He's a small, crafty little hidey little goblin. You can have advantage because you are a goblin who knows how to look for other goblins.
12 to find Flicker.
12 is not going to spawn.
That does
Yes. Oh, that's an interesting point.
So that is 20 with.
You might just get a glimpse of
You
something,
get him spotted.
but think it's just a bug.
You know his hiding place, so
Now, the other side of that is he does have a +2 to hide.
right. So yeah, but the 20 regardless is gonna. So yes, you could see he was in his hiding spot, and he's making stepping out and heading around. Looks like he might be going to go through the gate. So yeah, you can see him. He's kind of keeping to the dark side of the road, the wall side of the road, and he's headed up towards you.
Just poke her head around like, hello.
Hello.
In the dogs. We heard the whistle. I don't think Flicker's coming.
Oh, it's 50-50 now. It's 50-50 with that one anyway.
Kind of looks like the raid's going up.
Fushi went with Tiberius to go visit Drakko.
You knew of Raid?
Hmm?
You knew of Raid?
We knew it was a possibility.
People tell him nothing.
We only found out it was a possibility late in the evening yesterday.
After we are,
Sometimes
but Fushi's on goes over with Tiberius to visit Drakko and get more information on the court case. Talk it over with him.
Oh,
So this is we know this is going to happen. We knew this possibly could have happened today. None of them know, as far as I know, what it is happening right now. You go back to the inn. If anybody else is there, send them to run and find Fushi and Tiberius, and should be with an investigator as well.
the ship.
Let them know what's happening, and we're here right now.
Well, we still have to go to Claire.
Has anybody walked off the boat before this happened?
Negative. Nobody.
That's
We have
would meet her later on for stuff.
I was just I told you. So, do we leave this to them and then take
There's
off?
nothing we can do here.
Just go back to the inn. If anybody's there, get them to go meet with Fushi.
Understand?
Tell her we are heading to Clear End and the boat is being raided.
Understand?
One message to get to Vashuk specifically. Tell him we found the other warehouses.
Other warehouses found. Has no frame of reference, but understand.
He will understand.
I think we've dealt with Pip more than we. Well, okay, Pip and Tiberius more than really anybody else.
We can't talk to Flicker because Flicker's never here. Flicker
We
is
talked to Flicker once.
Even when he's here, he
I
can go
talked
to
to
the heartbeat.
once.
Flicker is flickering.
Yeah, it's quite a trek. Actually, it's quite a trek to literally the opposite end of town. You guys are at Red Docks, Light Docks, and you need to go all the way. The easiest way actually would be to hire a ferry and take the river.
How much is a ferry?
Just whistle.
They're still gonna hopefully ask
Fantastic.
for gold.
That's not free. You lied to me.
It's an old story from for one of my friends. He was letting me play Paper Mario. You've heard the story, for sure. And he was telling me, yeah, if you use the hammer on this tree here, you'll get like a walnut or something. So I use the hammer on the tree, and a goo nut falls out, and I go, he died.
5 handfuls. 2 for each of you, 1 for the dog.
Across Salt Ferry.
So yeah, to take the ferry the entire length of the river from one end of town to the other.
You mean 2 for the beats and 1 for the dog?
Damn son.
Look, you're half the size of the dog. That's the way it makes more sense.
Goblin is less desirable than the dog.
Yeah,
Well, that's fair.
there's like two undesirables here. I'm just slightly more accepted because people think I'm a Drakko.
I have too many shoes.
I can cover the dog. Actually, you know what? I'm covering both. I got something.
I have something technically stowed away.
I am back to
Bag.
being poor.
Well, that's a lot more than they're asking for, and I'm not going to do that.
I am down to 2 handfuls. I am once again.
Dagger.
Oh yeah, I'll set my session up when you got the dagger.
Okay, yeah, I remember you were like,
That's assumed to have happened since.
I need to have another tavern night to get my finances back.
Right? Another storytelling session.
I could fix that.
I think you're the only one
Fix
really
that.
with
This is
the heavy gold.
I had any gold, and now I have no gold.
What was going to be about a 2.5-hour walk becomes about a 40-minute, fairly pleasant ride because it is. It's on the river. The river's waters are calm. This is an outlet, so you're actually going against the flow of the river, but the oarsmen are strong. And you can exit at the wharf at the hotel, which just happens to be this building here.
Right next to it.
Oh, fantastic!
You don't even got to go far once you get out of the boat.
No, we can see the smoldering ashes right here.
Yeah. I have to keep it.
Smells like charcoal.
So,
This is for that sci-fi world that we talked about.
So, after a quick walk up the bank, essentially, what we find is a formerly Renaissance-style building. This would have been brick and stone on the first floor, and then wood and plasterboard above that. So everything is burnt out except for a 4-foot tall, just tall enough so that you can't see over it unless you're on its back. That retaining wall with cutouts for doors goes the entire perimeter of the building. Inside that, that's been marked off, that's been cordoned off with a thick red painted, sloppily painted red ship's hawser. It's a very thick ass rope. But it's essentially, this is how they cordon off for no-go areas. It's designated dangerous. There's no guard posted on this building, but it is marked as no-go. The entirety of it has collapsed inside of those walls. The fire was hot and it lasted long. The only people who fought it were rich, who had no vested interest. It wasn't going to spread anywhere because it's its own property, so they gave up on it pretty quick. So
It's going down anyways.
it burnt.
So, this is probably the least likely to have any sort of physical evidence left behind, sounds like. Well, this was the residence of Bei'Hara Vance, isn't it? Underbow.
In fact,
You look like you're trying to get my attention. No?
I don't know much about investigative things, but I have a little bit of idea of fires. If anything were to survive this, it would likely be underground. If there's a cellar access, it would likely be more intact, but the problem is it's maybe collapsed.
just thinking crawl space, sellers.
Maybe. But still,
Any sort of paper documents, we would need all the moon's favor to find. But perhaps at least one of them will smile on us.
Find something small enough. I can try to get one if it does have anything underneath. I can try and see. Because we never did get anything.
No, we just saw it was on fire.
Then we chased.
Really?
was he really a chase?
Well, I appeared invisibly and got a guy.
Technically, we did chase and sling her off the dog.
Yeah, but,
Drive by.
And then I one-shot some guy in the chest.
and I was invisibly a guy.
One thing for the Sage's signature move. We can also be used in the tag team. Go ahead, Mike.
I think that's bump.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, Bone's got it because I think
it's okay.
I picked that skill.
I might get to use both. It's fine.
The dot between firms was different. So that might just be listening for sure. Yes, I did. The Pheal. You have an orange double behind you.
Right here to stare at.
She doesn't.
There it is. Okay.
Mwah. 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 He puts in so much shit.
See, people think that what if I
She's
want
sneaky
to
like that.
not have it be strike through? What if I want to read
Oh,
regular text? Oh, maybe if I just do that and go text. Well,
Baby the kitty. Catch your cat.
we're at the range. Undoing strike through. Come on. Hey, there it is. Good. Okay. Okay, sorry. I have access to everything, and this is what I needed to see. There is, yes, there actually is. Okay, that was the most important part. Literally why I needed to do everything. Just. Okay, sorry. Thank you. Now, how do you guys want to approach this?
Do want to try to look and see if there would have to be like a cellar or a crawl space successful from the outside?
Thought process is if anything survived this fire, it would be underground. If he's gonna look for that, I'll take the long shot and see if there's anything
any papers, any documents, or anything that might have been above ground that could have survived?
Okay. For you, I'm going to ask for a knowledge investigation check. And that is going to be target number 11. Relatively simple. For you, your target number is 17. With,
What is it? Knowledge?
knowledge, whatever investigation falls under. Normally there's
There's
3.
analyze. We
Analyze.
call it comprehended knowledge. And then perceive, sense, and navigate. Speak.
Oh, there is no actual
There's no
investigation.
actual investigation.
That's stupid.
There's analyze, which I believe completed about the second minute.
Yeah, that's more of a knowledge approach to rather than a find. So that's going to be perceive and sense. So instinct, please. Sorry.
You're good. It's good to clarify. Can I apply my hunter experience or no?
No, you're not hunting. You're not looking for a person or a place or a living thing.
Gotcha.
You are looking for stuff.
Doesn't hurt to ask.
No.
Can I use bonnets find a way?
You're looking for a basement?
Basement,
Yes.
cellars, crawl space.
Yes.
Okie dokie. 19 with fear.
19. All right.
I got a 17 on the dot.
Oh! That is a 21 with fear.
What?
Right on. All right.
We are the best investigators.
But we're also the best at collecting.
You okay? Because I'm almost not. I've got claws in my side.
Mm-mm.
I get that.
Okay. Here's the thing. You both rolled with fear.
Mhm.
Rather than that triggering an attack of some sort, what we find is that the door at the time of the fire to the basement was left open. And that means the fire swept through underneath the house as well. So, what would have been a master forger's workshop, complete with specialized inks and seals and waxes and all kinds of really valuable stuff if someone ever wanted to become a forger or wanted to investigate a forger. All of that has been damaged or destroyed. However, there is one room that does not seem to have been damaged by fire at all. Within this room, holy shit.
Found something good.
Are you sure it's that really?
No, it absolutely is. You can see. Can't walk in. Can't get in. But you can see through a port in the door. One corner of the room is nothing but rolled up big, like maybe architectural drawings, maps. There on the wall is a map of the entire continent with lines of various colors going from cities and towns and tracking around to wherever their destinations would be, over land and around by sea. Excuse me. Please excuse me. Yeah. There's a crazy board.
What?
The conspiracy theory.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes, a complex board detailing political and financial connections of every influential city figure in the city. There is a crazy board on the wall. And there is a chest on a table, a small chest, locked chest on the table. You cannot get into this room because you're staring through a field of blue. That portal is on the it is right on the edge, is on the border of a magical shell of some sort that's preventing any access into the room. Even if you could get the door open, which you can't, you still have to deal with that magical shell there. This is one protected ass room.
We need some tight areas to do this. But we need to get that room has a lot that we need. We need to get it now. Do you want to go find them? I will stay here.
What? No. Is that in game or was that just you having a spaz?
Blowing the whistle for
That was me being a spaz, yes.
It's this, I finally got it.
Do we have this? Or
We don't. Only the SPU does.
He is very invested in what is going on.
listen, I'm sorry, Flicker needs to be fired. Flicker needs to
He
be
rolled
fired.
lower this time than he did the first time.
Whatever it was he was watching, he's now participating.
Is the gondola trip, was it like a round trip thing or would you have to pay again to get across?
If you, yeah, I could see him maybe taking it.
It was a round trip thing.
Okay, good.
You've got 3
I had enough gold for one trip.
You've got a 3-hour window
Mhm.
where you can reclaim your return trip.
If you go, I can stay here with Bonnet. You go and get them here. I recommend tiny earrings. Because he would at least know somebody, if he can't do it, that could possibly handle this.
Stay out of sight.
It's not hard.
And I will leave to... I'm going to leave this area, I'm trying to move at pace, but I'm not trying to attract attention, so it's more like a brisk walk.
Okay. Give me another investigation check. Yes, let's see. Yeah, instincts.
That one is a 14 with I'm not gonna have to think about it for
There's another door in that room. And on the far side of that room, you see movement.
Oh shit!
I haven't left... I haven't gotten too far yet, have I?
Have you?
No.
Vosk on the other side. There's another fucking door. It's on the same level. There, yeah, right now. Something's in there.
In which case, I will stop,
It's moving.
and I will cast invisibility and try to find my way around.
Okay. What are you looking for?
I want to try to find... There's another door, right?
Yes, as you're looking into the magic shell,
Mhm.
he can see a door inside that magic shell. So if you were to try to walk around the exterior, you would find wall.
It's going to be an underground entrance then. We're not going to get there in time. So, there's a door and then there's the shell, right?
So,
So you got a door with a little porthole on the side of it.
Mhm.
We're looking through, but it's all covered with a magic shell. And that
I'm
side
wondering
there
if
is
it's...
another
Are we able to open the door to then face the shell?
There's doors on the outside. That's why they can burn up the fire. It's actually shells on the outside of it.
Okay, so it's shell then door.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's why that whole thing's preserved versus being burned up in this mess.
in the basement itself, we have a door here. There is a magic shell represented by a shitty wiggly line.
I have an idea.
there's a door here, and through that door, you can see a figure moving. Right, that is you. That is the door into. That is the shitty wiggly shell. That is a wall with a door in it, and the moving figure is on this side of that door.
I have an idea.
That is the basement. Well, actually, there would be yes, that would be
I have an idea to try to brute force this.
okay.
Second idea, but there could be another doorway that has to be the house going down.
Do you think we have time to look for one?
So the dog can keep an eye out here and still see what he sees.
Right, if you want to send Bonnet to go try to find that, I'll try to brute force this at the same time.
They alert whoever's inside there, but I will send Bonnet.
At this point, it's more important that we secure this evidence rather than catch who's ever here.
They could also possibly destroy things.
I know. That's why I'm trying to get in.
Here, you do that. I'm going to send Bonnet
So,
to try to
GM.
look and try to find another way.
This is probably not how this is meant to work. I want to try anyway. First of all, I am going to drink my Hamet's secret potion. What that does is, after drinking the potion, my next successful attack critically succeeds.
Okay.
Then, I am going to... I don't know if this is going to hurt me at all. I don't know what this barrier does. I am going to touch the wall and cast Siphon Essence. That does 2d20 magic damage, which is now a crit.
Oh, shit!
Okay.
This could be very, very good. Very,
Could be 3d20, but he made it a crit, so it's impossible.
I'll take the static 40 damage, thank you. I don't know if this is going to work, but this is the only play I've got right now. So yeah, that would be 40 flat damage, plus 2d20 I roll for additional damage. If I don't know, it would be actually 80 damage.
Well, in the worst case, you get 42 because you
Oh yeah, 40. If I roll
40
double
plus 2, yeah.
Yeah.
So the worst case, that's it. But hey, sure.
Here's the thing.
Let's get out of our
Right.
quick. Start back at this. Don't pull it.
In his defense, such essence does not say
It doesn't target a specific creature. It
It
just
does not say living.
no. It just says
target.
target takes magic damage. It's just target, and I'm targeting the wall.
Oh,
I would argue it wouldn't heal. It wouldn't give the healing effect, obviously.
come on, give me a god for 5 seconds. Then you just starting to evaporate.
Roll your damage.
Bad roll on my part. But that is an additional 15 for 55 points of damage.
Okay. 70 plus damage. Bad.
Mm-hmm.
This is not bad.
Okay, if I did too much damage, it would have been bad for me.
There would have been some sort of feedback or backlash
Gotcha.
or something like that. Yeah.
And turn into a magic spark.
Out of my own curiosity,
I want to do it up raw.
that would have been low anyway. I have a little bit of narration in mind. I don't know, just to kind of play into this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I reach out and place my hands on here, and I take myself back 250 years to that first pinpoint of rage. And the campfire that was around it, and I let it burn hotter and hotter, and it actually shows like the campfire smoke becomes burning embers out from my chest into my hands, and just
very cool. Very cool. That hazy blue shell becomes infused with yellow orange lightning, and the wall on which this shell has been cast starts to smoke and sputter and bursts into flames, impossible flames that ash the stone and the concrete outer wall, turn it all into ash, and suddenly all that stands for a moment is this rectangular, translucent blue rectangle that flickers twice and disappears.
Okay.
Shut up.
Brainwork!
Very curious to see that. The fuck?
I'm just watching this, it's like, dear, so what a moon. Hi. Let me from this daytime. Sorry, not you. The other.
Wait, hold on.
Hi.
So that is a very interesting point. As that wall crumbles, so crumbles the ceiling, which was coated in probably 9 inches of ash.
I did not account for that.
That ash drops, showers down onto you, completely choking your ability to breathe for 9 inches. It's only 3 minutes.
Oh, like 3 minutes.
Do you handle that 3 minutes well?
3 minutes of struggle.
You cannot see, you cannot breathe. You, sir, unfortunately, are going to have to make a panic check.
I think I argue for the fact that I should take some stress.
I think that's legitimate. That is legitimate. So, but the real question is, are you going to stand there and let that happen, or are you trying to make exits? Or are you handling the realization that the ceiling that was there is no longer there?
Charlie, press 1!
He rolled an 8.
My goal, Charlie, press 1! As much as I want to get in there, that happening is going to fuck up anybody else that's trying to get in there. So my goal is to get him from the blast zone.
Okay.
You did it!
It was nice, damn it. Still.
Yeah, no, it wasn't height, but this was still, dude, this is...
Proves I can do.
Concept.
Not damn. You're not being stupid.
So basically, I would be using my height to basically help navigating, like, pull him out. To, like, pull him up to where, like, it's not
right.
almost burying him.
So,
It's only really high for him.
what you had found was within the concrete foundation an open door that led down a stairway. You came down, walked into the workshop area. At the far end of the workshop area, I have this drawn.
Now, I have fucked up any other evidence that might have been in the room. We have a chest.
Only anything that's attached to the walls, like the crazy board.
It may still be intact and may be able to clean it off.
that's for somebody else to actually go and find. We can put there's that chest in there, but we also don't need to move anything.
Yeah, the plan was just to get us in there and keep whoever that might have been from doing anything. Yeah, I realize now, shit, but I had no way of knowing if the magical field was the thing holding the fucking ceiling up.
I mean,
Again,
no, could have been inferred on the right thought process, but
there was no time for that kind of thinking.
Yeah, there really wasn't.
Well, that also means that person's also choking to death too.
So what we have here, that is your target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We'll say on a D20 roll, if you roll a 1 or a 2 or a 19 or a 20, you get a bullseye. I'm giving you 4, it should be 2. I'm giving you 4 opportunities in 20
So
to be able to go from here to here while completely disoriented and unable to see or breathe.
1, 2, 19, 20. That's an 8.
That is an 8. So even any experience, none of that would help. So,
it's fair.
I can't even do the one thing that actually is I built this whole thing for, because I have to breathe in ash to listen.
I'm just gonna say,
I apologize.
straight up, it's an option.
I can't fly.
I have no problem.
I will give you a gimme check.
Actually,
Each of you, give me a fate roll. If you roll hope, let me know.
I got hope.
Don't tell the elf. Throw him. One of you gets out at least.
And I'd rather him be him.
You know what? It's okay. You're gonna join me. But do I take any damage for?
I'm gonna have to ask you to take another panic check. You're in the air right now.
Oh, 99.
Yeah, I can't do it around.
This is the boss fights this time.
Beautiful.
Fuck no. I win.
Where you guys are, he's going to throw you straight up anywhere that you land on the outside, because only the interior wall of that rectangle has collapsed. Everything else is stable, static, concrete, rock, whatever it is, that didn't burn. So he throws you up, you arc up and back down and land in 9 inches of ash. So it is a relatively soft, impactful landing. Impactless landing that kicks up a dust cloud, an ash cloud that's not nearly as dense as what you just ejected from. You can breathe in there. You actually find yourself relatively safe and comfortable, but you can hear Vosk and someone else gasping and choking.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go back over towards the hole. I'm gonna look down.
Give me a beanstalk.
And can I manipulate how big it is though? It can go too far.
Does that mean do it or don't do it?
What if it's
If you had the same thought I just had, don't do it.
That's drama, baby!
I know, but it steals something from somebody else. And wouldn't that be more satisfying in the end?
We may be having 2 different conversations.
We may.
I want to know what you're talking about.
Dad, Grandpa, stop fighting!
Give me a fate check. Oh. Bonnet found the stairwell.
Oh, we found the other one.
I'm going.
Now you know what I was talking about.
I'm going to go back to the hole, and I'm going to.
Damn it, we should have just waited for him. Oh well.
I'm going to use the beanstalk. Since I can hear him coughing, I have a good idea of where he is. And also, the height is going to play because I can't see him.
You're also not the one.
But I'm looking down too. But I'll look down and go for where he's coughing at, and just use. I'll use the beanstalk to get him up onto the level.
Gotcha.
And I can manipulate it to anywhere within far range, so he'll just be maybe about a foot above the hole.
Gotcha. I will need an agility check because you find that the ground beneath you is suddenly unstable, pressing up against you.
That's a 10 with fear.
Okay. So here's what happens. It was with fear. Okay, there's that. I'm not going to actually use the fear, but what happens is, you felt this feeling before.
Yeah, during the fight.
Yeah.
Because he got tangled up in it.
Yep. You got lifted up by the beanstalk. That fucking beanstalk. So it pops you up, it ejects you, it stops growing, but it rose with such force that you were kicked up above the dust cloud, and it's like those scenes where Superman comes out of the clouds and then goes back down underneath. So yes, you get ejected up and out. You find yourself in yet another dust cloud, but one much less dense than the one you were just ejected from. As you the dust clears, Bonnet comes dashing up beside you and starts snuffing in your face.
I feel it appropriate to at least mark one space.
That would be valid.
And he looks like, yeah, I know, it sucks, but
You think I'd be used to this?
well, you didn't get thrown off of it. Just technically you did, but you were already not as high as I was.
So I mean the actions.
Anyways, they found something. We need to go probably watch your step in case.
Well, I guess we'll try to make our way over to where Bonnet found that other stairwell.
It was the same. It was the stairwell you originally took down. There's only the one stairwell.
Oh, there's a little sicker.
Yeah.
So there's someone choking and possibly dying out there that maybe can't get out now.
There was. That sound is ended.
They might not have been able to get out.
What's up with it?
Come to find out, it's an investigator.
That would be so fucking bad.
I didn't do anything.
That was not me.
Technically, we're both being decent.
And to be fair, if there was only one stairwell, the only people who would know another entrance would be people that knew that it was there.
Yeah.
And I'll look at you and like, faster than Bonnet, go. I'll stay here.
Go where?
Find Tiberius, find Von Shook, find Stasa.
Just hop on Bonnet. It's like, okay, let's go find the guy who really does not like us. But tolerates us.
And break.
Okay. They ran up into the
Sunset.
It's not sunset yet.
No.
It's sunrise. Still relatively early.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Coffee
wait a second.
again.
Just try, I'll put my robe over my mask to try to get some kind of clean air.
Yeah. Now that you're prepared for it, you can take appropriate action. You'd be able to go downstairs and even.
It's uncomfortably familiar. My scepter is basically smoking campfire soot. But that's magic. It's tied to my powers. This is not mine. But after kind of taking a second to catch my breath, I will actually call out, if you're alive down there, I can try to help you get out.
There's zero perceivable response.
Nah, bro, dead.
He's either dead or he got out. Because I don't know. Because we don't know how far extended. We just saw movement. We don't know how far that field went on the other side. So I'm just going to basically. I'm not going to leave this spot for. I don't know. People are gonna come looking.
You have stolen his spot.
I will remain here trying to listen for any kind of movement down below.
You're running across the bridge. You taking the boat.
I'm going to take the bridge because I do know the bridge will lead back towards where I know
2 hours.
we're actually closer because we came from here. That was what was 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
This is shooting straight across to here
Yeah.
instead of going all the way that way. So
Yeah.
I knew you were going to be here.
That'd be probably like a 30-minute run.
Yeah, on horseback with your light little ass. Yes, that's probably not even.
Dog
not
back.
even-
Dog back.
Yeah, and massive, big as a horse. Okay,
Horse for him.
mounted.
Mount.
Oh,
Just leaving a trail of
yeah,
soot.
15, 20 minutes. 15, 20 minute run. Bonnet is winded, but okay. And you find yourself outside of the jail. Are you going to the jail, or are you going to?
I'm going to the jail because that's where I know Tiberius, Ship, and Fushi were last time I saw them.
Okay.
And I'm assuming the fact that he possibly could still be there. So I'm checking it first.
Gotcha. So outside the prison, there was a guard shack. The guards are dead. And
What?
Saw him on Prison 13. He said what he said.
I'm glad I'm inside. Am I glad I'm inside?
sorry, Daniel.
No, it's fine. I chose this. I didn't know this was happening.
To be fair, it was originally you going back. Now it's being God going back. So now, somebody was going to find it in my book.
I ain't mad. This is just choices.
The guard's dead outside of prison.
Elaborate. What else does he see?
The open gate, partially open, just big enough for a person probably to be able to get through that gate and go onto the interior of the prison.
Slowly, slowly on the dog back, I will ride Bonnet through the gate and try to gather any information. Well, actually, I want to check the bodies and see how they got it.
Ooh, trying to play it smart.
So I know what to look for in case I get pelted with darts again.
Are there arrows?
Negative. There are there is no blood on these bodies. There's two guys who are seeing the main gate. One of them has had his sternum crushed around his lungs, into his lungs. The other one, it has a really nasty ass looking bruise to his neck.
Like he was strangled.
Or his neck was snapped.
I'm slightly offended because somebody stole Kay's trick. One. And two, damn, I'm tiny. This ain't fun. I'm gonna be like a Coke can.
Cocaine?
Coke can.
Can I insert a question?
Okay.
Were they pushed to go in, or were they pushed to come out?
So, good, pretty standard investigation question. I'll let that one slide. It looks like they were preventing someone from going in.
That would make the most sense.
Yeah, I do want to cross into
In
the
this
threshold of the gate
situation,
and try to see if any other shit has happened past the gate.
really
There are signs of more, I wouldn't say combat.
Tussle.
One-sided.
Very
One
much
side
so.
of assault?
Yes. On the at the top of the stairs leading into the administration area, you can see that the door, which normally it looks as though it might have closed itself due to weight, due to a rock hinge, won't close because of the foot that is sticking through, blocking the door from closing all the way.
We just did that.
It's over. I think I know who it is.
Have an idea of something to do. I always do something stupid when it comes down to very specific things, but I'm not the one to see. And it's a very specific thing I do. I make the loudest noise possible so other people can hear me, but usually not the ones I want. So, we're going to follow tradition.
Hello?
I'm literally going to lean down in Bonnet's ear. Speak. And I want to let out let him to let out the loudest fucking bark his body can.
Okay.
From where I'm standing inside this. Because I have no idea where they're at because I've never been inside. Well, I've been in the other side of this. Technically.
Right, you've been on the prisoner side of it, yes. So you are standing in the courtyard, or did you go?
I'm moving into the actual building proper.
So you actually open the door, step over the body that's preventing that door from closing, and then you have Bonnet do his thing.
I might be in danger.
I'm in danger!
I am Ralph Wiggums currently.
Fushi has blankets.
These are minutes.
Oh no.
2d12. These are minutes. Bonnet speaks.
Hello.
Hello? No.
Well, no, so obviously like, hi!
You hear an echo of Bonnet's bark. This great heavy woof. It echoes through what should be a relatively active area.
I'm ready to whoop smash!
Would this area like have any kind of signage to show like what ways to certain areas?
Yeah.
It's a prison. It's prison.
So I would. Well, I'm saying like I wouldn't know.
This is an admin. Yeah, he's a good boy.
I've worked in a jail. I worked in a jail for like 9 months, but that was doing electrical work, and they had all the inmates taken out. And I did all the cells, so I have no idea about the administrator. I would assume y'all wouldn't be in the no part. Y'all would be in the come talk to you with them. So I would be looking for like the visitation and or meeting room situation with that.
Yeah, there will be signage that indicates that. Yeah.
I will attempt to head in that direction with Bonnet, but also trying to keep a wary eye on everything happening around. I will hop off of Bonnet and be more watching our back and still using the eye contact thing we have
Right.
to see in front as well as behind, so he can also see what I'm seeing.
Okay. Moving through, you see that
Oh.
okay, you hear the echo of Bonnet's bark, and then you hear hello?
Is that voice I'm familiar with?
Yes. No.
No.
But it is a voice. On the other side of the glass wall, through which people entering the jail will be handed their badges and registered who they are and what they're visiting. Inside that room, when you say that, you see one head, and then farther back behind a desk, another head poke up, and then on the other end of that far back side, another head. So there are 3 people on the other side of this.
I'm just audience member at this point.
Oh.
I just look. What happened? Who? And where did they go?
I've never seen anything like it. Faster than lightning, black as night. Scariest fucking thing I ever saw. No weapons, no sounds. Get out now while you still draw breath.
It's not. It's like, I don't have an appointment. I'm going to visit someone. Can you tell me where Draconis was having met with his investigators? Did you get the hell out?
Yeah. Up the hallway, first left, second door on your left.
Okay, yeah, I think it's a work from home day the rest of the day. Go home. Anywhere but here. I'm going to go and potentially help with whatever the hell this shit is. And no, you can't pet the dog. And I take off running.
Please? I'm so scared.
Thinking, processing. Idea.
Analyzing data.
Okay, Baymax.
I am not fast.
You may have done 2 things. Potentially, y'all could have gotten alerted to the job shenanigans, which means you're going to be alert by the dog is barking loudly into the prison. 1. 2, I'm drawing whoever it is towards me.
But that is a good question. Are we still in this building?
Yes. I will allow from each of you, and I will roll for the other 2.
You're so excited. I want to hear your face.
I'm getting stressed out now.
Perception. Perception
I'm not
checks
sure you
to
wanna fight whatever
hear
the fuck
the
did
dog's
this.
bark.
Andreas has a +2.
This is going to be relatively, because nobody is actually anticipating it. We'll call it that.
Wait.
Oh no, you want to see me turning on this too? I got shit in there. Big dog. This can be entertaining for everybody.
Come on, show me my character sheet.
I wish I could guess what this might be.
What was it again, Dad?
What was what? It was perceive.
Yeah, instinct.
Okay, cool. I got my number.
Do you have a stat block?
For type reads,
type
yes. Not for the ship.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm about to build here.
I picked a great time to cut back on drinking. I'm stressed out now. I need a beer.
D&D, Daggerheart, it'll all put that
Do you like peach tea?
test.
I don't know. Big channel. Talking to each other. He was just like, all of this.
So far, this is the only iced tea other than like typical sweet tea, but it has to be like super fucking sugary and sweet that I actually like.
Yes.
I give props to people on that.
Your perception check?
Mine was 12.
Yours was 12. Okay.
Tiberius has a +2.
Right, he succeeded in his.
Mine ended up being a 16 with hope.
Does not succeed, unfortunately. Wait. 16?
Yes.
Does succeed.
Ah,
Um,
and bitch.
Guess who sounds familiar to you?
Why is Bonnet here? Hey, now I'm pulling to you.
two. Vashuk does not get it. The target number was
15.
15.
That's what I was.
So Vashuk is the only one who didn't get it. He was.
No, I didn't get it either.
Oh, you didn't get it either. So
12.
he was asking a question. You were concentrated on listening to the question. Everyone else was like, "Did you?"
Tiberius heard?
Tiberius did hear, yes.
Okay. Double checking with Tiberius as well. You heard that right? That sound like Bonnet.
Dog?
Yeah, that sound like Bonnet. Bonnet's bark.
What would he be doing here? He stands, he turns in his chair and he looks at the guard at the door.
Oh yeah, the single one that's with us right now.
Oh, I wonder if the other guards sold y'all fuckers out.
The guard,
I grab this.
thank you, sir, I appreciate that.
Make sure to read it and tell us all the details.
We'll say only a +1 for him. 16,
Is it just one sheet?
I believe it's just one, yes. Last thing should be momentum.
Get back. Okay. Just pass that over.
Pass it down. Pass it down.
Grazie, molte grazie.
I don't think that will try to kill her. I could be wrong.
The guard perceived the bark, so when Tiberius looks him in the eyes and looks questioningly at the door, the guard goes to the door, opens the door, sticks his head out, and you hear and he drops.
Oh. Fuck. Is there somebody standing right there in the door?
If not, there will be enough for some.
Wait, hang on.
You know, while it was an issue that I did bring the ceiling down, it did get you over there to let them know what the fuck was happening.
Well, I have the best way to let people know what's happening. I have a
You know
lot
what?
of knowledge.
My Mahina provides.
all fucking Steve is like, I need to start.
So-
more.
There's two different versions.
I've been
That's-
paying attention.
Okay.
I'll listen to it later.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep track of this.
Now you're good. Now I have to come up with one for this moment.
It's okay. We just play the theme song. Hey, Donnie.
Hey, you Pikachu. Boop-a-doo-boop-boop.
For some odd reason, I wanted to go, hey, doggy.
It's
Hey,
You, they don't like your boyfriend.
I'm so happy I'm still awake. No, like I am really happy because I have to open tomorrow. I half expected to be like yawning and going, okay, I'm gonna go to bed.
I know, you're locked the fuck in.
I'm so locked in right now.
Well, he said guards are dead.
I know, I've been thinking you're a Gemini making up another new songy thing, and then he says that I drop my phone. I'm like, what?
Kill? Time? Kill? Fight? Kill?
Fight? I haven't had a fight in What?
A day.
Maybe 8 hours?
In game time, it's been about a day.
Got to lose to his head on this.
You're getting the manic part of tiredness.
Can I do a reaction? Seeing the guard drop.
Yeah.
To
Yes. Target number 15 to be able to do something potentially useful. If not, you are frozen deer in headlights now. What the fuck?
Oh, don't roll over there, you fucking bitch! Oh no, you can roll over there. I don't fucking care now. That was an 8 on the dice.
Hello, headlights. I am deer.
Fuck.
Excuse
You're not excused. We're in a fight, sir. Come on.
Not yet.
That's my old friend.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I need this space to roll.
Okay, I want to play this in a way, but it doesn't really fit the thing. So I'm trying to find a way to balance the two.
Somebody is coming for our asses. Somebody's coming for my ass. Is it your ass or is it my ass? Because I killed a monkey.
You know what? I think they're just going to kill everyone in that room. I don't think they care.
Oh no.
If we all survive.
You gotta talk out loud. You just gotta talk out loud.
Thanks. If we all survive this, this has to get rid of the investigation.
This is a third attempt on my life.
Okay, I'm demonstrating what you see.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Oh! Ah! No! No! No!
Oh god, I hate that.
Night
Okay.
black. No reflection, no shine. Night black completely.
They sent a motherfucking demon after you!
What? I didn't like the hand thing.
You should never play in any games where I run that. I love shit like that.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I always find the thing.
It's just like pure darkness and hands reaching out for you. It's just, it scared the living crap out of me
I
as a
get it.
child.
I get it.
I'm so sorry. It's exactly the reaction I was hoping for, but for all the wrong reasons.
That reaction roll makes sense.
That's how I get when I can't watch ghost movies.
But I love ghost movies.
I don't. The Babadook fucked me up.
Oh god, I hated that one. Be happy. Some creepy looking thing.
No, you see a hand and then nothing.
Creepy looking thing.
You're looking nothing.
No, we're actually going to get killed by things. This is great. We just saw a hand.
Oh yeah, but Bonnet. Bonnet and Steve.
You take that first left just in time to see a matte black silhouette reach into a room, like maybe an open doorway from this angle. It's difficult to tell, and then take a step to the side and lean up against the wall. You can just barely see the slimmest shadow of the skinny ass thing that is leaning up against the wall.
My internal reaction is like, well, they're dead. Bye. There's nothing I can do for you, boy.
God, I got one fucking ranger thing I want to do, but it takes more hits.
Just do it, bro.
Well, it takes more hits.
It's
Oh.
more. You
It has to literally hit like 3 targets. Unless you're going to use it and spend my 3 hope to do it to burn all 3 hits as if I succeed.
What is it?
The Rangers archery that they have. It is features hold them, spend 3 hope. When you succeed on an attack with a weapon, you use the same roll against 2 additional adversaries within range of the attack. So I can hit one person. If I hit them, I can earn the 3 hope to hit 2 more people. We're using the same exact roll if I hit them.
Why not just make a single attack?
Well, that's what I'm saying is like if I hit them with this, could I potentially pull that off to do?
To hit him again?
Yeah, to do 3 more sets of damage.
I don't believe that would be a physical possibility.
Well, that's all.
Because we established that this the same one that you did against
All the mob that was coming through themselves.
Okay, this is not the one that you used on Parent Underbow up on the balcony in the Gilded Compass.
It's the same situation.
Yeah, that was a ricochet shot that allowed you to.
Yeah, you're right, because the slums thing was also a ricochet, because it bounced off of one guy, hurt them, and the other. That also
Punched through the first one, bounced off the second one, and into the third one.
Okay, so no.
Yeah, these are all the natural physics that you can take advantage of,
Gotcha.
but getting it to bounce off of your original target, do damage to that target, bounce it off of a wall, comes back, and do damage even one more time is like a physical impossibility with an arrow.
I still want to
I'm
get a
sorry.
shot. No, you're good. You're good.
You
I have
can,
no problem.
you can take a natural shot at him. That is doable.
I will still burn a hope to give. I'll use sharpshooter as my experience to try this since he's hiding more.
Yep.
To try to hit him. Anyways, so burn that one so you can get better. Just
Onyx, you're in my room.
damn,
You're looking
that didn't
through
matter
the
anyway. Which way was that? That is going to be a total of 11 with fear.
Gotcha. Unfortunately, it goes wide, sails past him down the hallway.
Now he knows someone's targeting him. Hooray! Okay, okay.
Okay. Upon hearing the arrow whiz past it, the silhouette disengages from the wall and runs away from you down further into the prison. Turns the corner, and you lose sight of it.
I yell down the hallway towards the door. Drakko, Fushi, Tiberius, Vashuk.
Anyone?
No. There's a lot of dead guards and people. You need to get the fuck out of that room.
In fact, you are looking there 2 feet. There's another one of these rooms, these interrogation rooms. Door open. Body visible on the other side of the door, yes.
There are a lot of dead people out here. You need to get the fuck out.
I rolled 16 minutes. He had been in the building cleaning his path for 16 minutes.
hell.
None of us in there caught any of the commotion, so he was doing that silently and fucking good.
You know that new Invisible Man movie?
Sorry, yeah, so
This is giving me vibes of that.
I don't know where he is. He took off the other way. You need to move.
Headlights.
But you can now move normally. You were not like frozen, but for the purposes of a reaction roll, you were frozen.
She's still headlights right now. She's like, oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's trying to process what the fuck's going on
You
now.
don't even have the benefit of having seen its whole body to be able to add any information to what you saw. You saw that hand, and that was it. Everybody in the room. That was all I saw.
Given the circumstance, am I allowed to leave the building in your custody?
Given the circumstance, I'd say that would be fair.
Shall we?
Let's. He grabs Dubinka and bolts.
Buy stuff too, just in case.
I wouldn't even know where to to go for them. We can look.
Evidence's first thought. That should be on the way out.
And yeah, it would be the property room because that's where everybody stops by on the way out to get. I will grant that. Yeah, on the opposite side of the hallway, there's your side that is the not interrogation but visitation rooms. On the other side, there's only the one, and the door is open. It probably looks like this door would be, because there's wire mesh in, this would be a locked door normally. This door is standing open. You turn the corner and dead lady over there.
Well, this doesn't look good for us. So I need my stuff and sit here.
Okay. How long is it going to take to be able to find this stuff? He's an investigator, so we'll do a simple fate check to see if he can navigate their filing system. Unfortunately, he does not seem to understand their filing system. So
They had somebody new.
Fucking interns.
Well, now they're dead interns.
we'll do 3 because Tiberius is joining you in this. We'll do 3 knowledge checks. Everybody rolling a D8 disadvantage die.
Does
You can have
Draco crit.
Drakko sensed where she was.
Yeah.
Twos.
Yeah. So Terry is like, Draco, I'm right here.
Like, I look down, I'm like, 2s? You fuck, this D8's use. Those are 2 too. This D8 is fucking useless.
All right. So Vashuk is like, God damn it, what the hell kind of a filing system do they use? And you're like, that's okay.
I hear her calling my name.
The one thing that should is like is out of order. This makes sense.
Right?
Why are the A's?
My OCD is triggered.
It's like the one thing that breaks him mentally is just like, how do you find this?
These are wire cages, but the property guards are all dead. Their belts are easily available to you. So yeah, it's. So within just like 2 or 3 minutes of walking into the property room,
Fine.
you've got all your shit and you can head out. But he's got 2 minutes on you,
I've got myself now.
right?
I can defend myself and those around me. And so can Tiberius.
Okay.
Why is everything going to shit?
Vashuk is like, fuck this place, I'm out of here. He's in the hallway waiting. Tiberius steps out, and you follow everybody out after having donned your gear. Unfortunately, you still do not have access to your androids. You're still... it doesn't matter. You're in a magic-dampened prison.
Ah, fair.
We've already established this rule server.
So that Tiberius is cursing being in this place also. He's not really...
We get outside now!
So, yeah, he will only be able to use
And let us do the
melee. He won't be able to
trade
do
of
any magic.
fucking off.
He does have a rapier,
Good.
by the way.
Whatever that in the prison, not our problem anymore.
Yeah, right? Somebody else's problem.
The fuck was that?
There's a lot of prisoners who are assuming he's going to kill all of them, who's not going to see their court dates. Our court date is going to either get pushed back even further, or it's going to come up quicker. Either way, the judge has less to do.
Plus, the judge is dead as well.
You guys bolt into the depths of the city prison.
Trying to get out, okay?
Are you?
He did ask Bashoka if he could leave you under his custody. So I think we're trying to UTFO right now.
Yeah, get out.
Okay. My perception of the question was leave the room.
Out of the building.
You're trying to exit. You're not chasing after the shadow. You're
Seeing what it's done quietly.
okay. Gotcha.
Fuck up.
Point later.
In this building, we are at disadvantage.
Okay.
We can try to make sure it doesn't leave. Keyword is try.
I don't think that's going to be easy at all. So.
The shadows are its ally there. I think I gave him a brain blast. I'm sorry.
The way out is just going back the way he came. So yeah.
And at this point, we can follow behind.
So yeah, down the hallway, you make your announcement. You shout. 3, 4 people come out. You recognize everybody. You've met everybody here. They jet across the hallway real quick. 2 minutes as you're walking up past, back out again, and you guys are now all standing out in that main hallway together.
The road across the way. No, this way. The door is this way.
Your reference. Have you ever seen Darkness Falls? Spooky ass tooth fairy. Hates the light.
Interesting. It's a really good game.
Good as a word.
So,
It's a movie I enjoyed.
do we make it out?
You make it out of the building. He is not in this part of the building anymore.
That is the ghost princess. That belongs to us.
We love it.
Staying away.
I don't think scared is a term. I think saw and didn't die made it go away. Because everything else they could have seen it died. Also, Vosk is currently sitting at the house at Clearing right now. We found a lot of shit we need to look through. It's mostly covered in ash now because ash fell on everything. There was another person inside the house trapped in. Can we leave this area in fucking particular today? With the next 5 seconds.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't know why it just occurred to me now. The thing didn't act like a monster. That was a person.
I don't fucking still don't like it.
Monsters don't run away like that. That was somebody in like a bodysuit or some shit.
Uncanny disguise.
But you're fucking off. Who knows?
It's a straight path. It's a straight path down the hall to the
We
right,
need to
and
go
then
meet up with
straight
Vosk
out past the
anyways.
admin office and back out into the courtyard of the prison through the still open gate, past all of the dead bodies.
We won't get in trouble for any of this, right?
You have 2 key witnesses that say you didn't do this.
I start patting
At
my
this
pockets.
point, if we can't find whatever that was, we are the only likely suspects, particularly if we actually leave the confines of the prison. This will be perceived as an escape.
And we stay outside the building. Wait for it to come.
Is there any guarantee about where it will come out? This thing, we saw the property room door was opened. That is normally a locked door. Unless it convinced somehow one of the property people to come and unlock that door.
You go with Steede back to.
No, he's still implicated in all this. Give me one of your fucking whistles.
Oh wait! Hang no, you're talking about this kind.
I snatch it over towards the gate, and I just fucking, like, in everything's possible to the point I'm gonna pass out. It's terrible.
51.
That is so flicker, by the way.
I fucking did it myself. He's like, you can't trust any of you fuckers to do the gate. I'm gonna do it myself.
Sometimes if you get out.
It's so fucking flicker.
1.
I love that. That's so beautiful.
But you're
Yeah, it's only like probably going to be 2 or 3 minutes before he actually crosses wherever he is. He's in Free Fair.
Yeah.
But-
He's over here. We're over here.
Yeah. Whatever, just a little bit more than half the distance of the city.
Do I hear a sonic boom?
Not quite. So for those of you who are in, you are now in waiting pattern in the courtyard.
Yes.
Okay. The dust finally settles.
at this point, I can't fuck up the rest of this evidence unless I open the chest, and I want to make sure we at least can get the chest. Everything is already fucked up down there, so I'm going to carefully make my way back down into the basement as carefully as I can, watching my step, moving slow, and just try to get in that room and see if A, I can find whatever was moving down there, and B, preliminary look in what I can find.
Okay. Everything that was on a table surface is covered in ash, but is fine. The crazy board fell off of the wall and is now currently leaning against one corner of the counter that lined one of the walls, just kind of leaning against it, but it's fine.
Leave it.
Um,
Don't touch it.
all of the evidence that was on the walls, and can we be more specific about that?
We did a lot of multiple sessions of just investigating, finding people to talk to, finding dead ends, and then snag, there's a shadow demon fucker.
That's just what it's going to be called, as a shadow demon.
So back box of maps or architectural drawings, whatever those tall rolled charts were. Crazy board is fine. So basically, once again, it was basically more of the forgery documentation, proofs that were all tucked or nailed to the wall, all damaged and burned even further. So once again, that the whole everything having to do with the forgery presence inside this building is effectively. There's just a
When you
couple
say
of big
forgery, do you mean like blacksmith forgery or like paper writing out forgery?
forging would be knife making, and forgery would be creating documents.
That's what I wanted to try to make sure I understood.
This is the creating documents one. On the table that the crazy board is leaning up against is the box. It's fine. The wall where that door was, the door is now leaning in.
Like towards the stairs or into the room?
Into the smaller area on the far side of it.
Okay.
Not into your part of the room. Okay. That would be technically out from where you're looking at it. And once again, there is no sign of life coming from that area.
I will carefully approach that area, keeping an eye out, and as best I can, hearing. Smell something out here. Hearing and seeing if there's signs of life or signs of something maybe leaving. Like if something managed to get out after being maybe trapped in ashes.
So, looking over the door that leans in, you can look in and you can see that this is maybe a 4 foot, 5 foot square room with only the one access point.
Mhm.
Behind and on a cot, you see a reclining form. Covered in ash, unmoving.
Kind of staying at the ready. Without entering into the room, I'll speak from like basically having the door between, sort of like pressed against the door, like basically like against the doorway. Not like I can't think of how to describe this. I know what basically like, I would be like at that wall there,
Right.
and there like the hallway is the room.
Okay.
I couldn't think of a better way to put it.
Gotcha. So you would be up against this wall, kind of speaking to the opening beside you, but not in the opening.
And like, are you alive?
No response.
I can help you leave this place if you are. If you can't speak, knock on the wall behind you.
No sense of movement at all.
Lean back in. And change?
No change.
Very carefully step.
You'd have to step over this leaning door. And no sign of its movement, but you do eventually get to the point where you can get over the door, shoulder the door up, flop it over. Brings up
Get it out of the way.
another cloud of dust. But you are protected this time. You know how to get your robe up and over your snout.
I want to approach this potential corpse. I'm not going to touch it. I just want to visually see if I can tell if they're alive.
Right. Once again, it's covered in ash, and it does not look as though any of that ash has been disturbed since it became covered. Even breathing would probably have flattened some of that mounding. These edges are very nice.
I realize it's covered in ashes. Is there any way I could possibly tell if this is somebody I would recognize?
No.
What race are they?
Maybe goblin, maybe halfling.
So small race.
Small folk, okay.
Different places.
I'm just kind of looking at this like, whoever you were, I'm sorry you had to go like this. Any reaction?
No.
So is there like another door or exit out of this room? Shit. Fuck. Okay. Vosk is going to hold vigil.
Okay. Your presence in the room is causing some disturbance in that ash. What were crisp edges of fallen ash having dropped away from surfaces that can't even sustain that small amount of weight.
At a certain point, he becomes as still as the person is.
It is not a goblin. You are now able to determine that these are gnomish features. Neither of your guesses are.
It's the third one.
So,
No one I would know.
you can be there. You would be in that state until you were disturbed from it, essentially. So, outside the prison,
That's not good either.
You got a ghost to hunt, buddy.
So,
Go hunt the ghoul.
question. Did those people actually leave?
yes.
Oh, they fucked off, man.
I walk over to Vashuk and Tabir's like, look, we have witnesses that it was not us. It's 3 people that were behind the damn desk. We didn't do this. They can say that. They witnessed what came through. I told them to fucking leave once they told me where you guys were at. Is that good enough to count for something?
Yes, you can tell Vashuk is like, oh yeah, you're right. Okay, good.
Then we can
Hang on, stepping out of the organization.
like we can.
Devil's advocate on your shoulder. Ghoul hunted a prison.
We are not playing Phasmophobia, thank you very much.
I am not trying to force a thing, but Vashuk would say they don't know that whatever it is that broke in here and killed all these people wasn't here to release you.
That's
If you fail, then those 3 people, those 3 witnesses will only witness that you showed up after and went in where it went.
Yeah, that's fair because I didn't think. You're right. But I do point that out to the shit. There are 3 witnesses that saw it carve through all these people, so at least know we're not the ones who killed them. In this part, we were all in. The rest is up for debate, discussion, and whoever wants to filibuster that.
Tiberius, Vashuk, do either of you know how to remove the warding?
Freya!
She's going after the pizza.
Tiberius says, I heard a story once about how to use... What spell was it?
Counter recant.
No, not recant. The one that you just used.
Counter spell?
No,
What spell did you just use?
the Siphon Essence.
Siphon Essence, yeah.
Okay.
It was all a joke that had 0 payoff.
My bad. No, but like that's great. It's like, oh shit, I just did that.
It's actually, I told you about that bard I made just as a backup character.
Yeah.
I literally had one of his experiences out of her story.
Yeah, that's great.
Because he was a bard. It's like, they could help with literally just about anything.
Yeah.
Hey bud, you've got that rock on you. You can show it to them now. Maybe they know what it is.
I mean, now you really have the prime opportunity to show it to them.
You did mention the attacks, and that you did.
Yeah. That came off of the Elder Assassin.
Yeah, but you would not have had time to really bring it up and have a deep conversation because this fuck shit happened.
Yeah.
So, bring it up now.
Who knows? Maybe you guys were in the middle of trying to discuss that when this all went down.
When the ghoul came.
Proud of yourself.
This is a heavily stress-inducing session. I love it.
Yeah.
We got 10 minutes to 10.
Go punch a ghost. Go punch a ghoul. Go do it.
So there's that. The stone.
So you're going to share it with him?
Yeah.
Okay. Unless he has a spell or ability that will allow identify, it would have to be ritual magic, which means it could be at least an hour of active spell casting. Let's assume he's got a vault, right? Are there any abilities?
So reveal, make a spellcast roll if there's anything magically hidden in close range. The roll would succeed against it is revealed.
Doesn't really identify what it is, just says that it's magical.
So I think that would specifically identify.
Ritual magic is the only solution to identifying whatever that is. That's an hour of focus at least.
Well, it's possession.
Make a note of who has it, because I'm
Tiberius got my
So right now, aside from being Tiberius does have the spell Recant,
right.
if that might help with the word situation.
Yeah, I'll need to. What is the text of Recant?
Spend a hope to force a target within melee range to make a reaction roll. On a failure, they forget the last minute of the conversation. You're thinking of the wrong spell.
I am thinking of the spell. It does start with a R though. Think is
Repudiate, yes.
Repudiate. Yeah. You can interrupt a magical effect taking place, make a reaction roll using your spellcast trait once per rest. On success, the effect stops and any consequences are avoided.
He does not have that.
Okay.
So, yeah, going sword and board for this, buddy.
God damn. Repudiate's a pretty big fucking deal. It's only a level 4 spell.
It's a once per rest thing. I would imagine it doesn't do it, like, permanently, but at least for a little while.
The spell it cancels resolves without consequence.
No, so it just ends the spell.
This year is meh.
Remember, that's how the original golems were made.
Oh, yeah, because you have to sever the connection.
Yep.
Just go stab the ghoul. Just go do it. You can do it. I believe it. I think you're just going to have to bite the bullet, man. There's no way around it.
I'm still solid on my idea of me, you, and Tiberius staying, sending the ship with Steede back to Clear End to collect that evidence.
We do have a Skycam quickly on the way.
And actually, I was just realizing that he would probably be pulling in about now. So, you rang?
Flicker, I need you to get everybody you can down here now. There is
Don't question me, just do it.
effectively a ghost killing as many people as it can inside that prison.
SPU, go to King's Head and get them. Go to the fucking municipal building and get everybody. Be
Yes.
more specific.
Everybody. Start at the municipal building, because that's the closest. And then work your way out from there.
She takes just a beat or two to try to make sense of a plan of action, and then
Yeah, because it would be the closest. And then he would go there. I don't think there would be very many people at King's Head.
that's why. Yeah, he's aware of that too. So he's like, "What?
Doing the patrols.
get hit. Pip can sit down.
This is going to be a rough situation here. So,
Bite the bullet, go stab a ghoul.
I can't stab a ghoul with my fucking fist.
No,
I thought you had a rapier.
I can't.
no,
Tiberius has a ring.
Oh, my bad. I
Yeah.
misunderstood. You beat ass without having to
There's-
shit. You can do it again.
Todd, there's something back in there we can steal
there's
for you.
something. There's something.
Guards have
very
weapons.
close to you. Close to you.
Soteria does
Not hiding.
do 2d6.
Oh!
There's
Oh!
There's something very
Use
close to you.
the
Hey.
fucking shield.
I'm
No.
saying very close to you. I'm not hiding something on me. It's in plain sight. And I've already noticed. You've registered that I have this.
I don't want that.
It doesn't matter what you want, it's what you have.
so on your guard's belt, the one who was in the doorway, strangled in the doorway, he does have a pouch, a belt sheath for a baton, and there is one of those extending batons.
Take what you got. That's all I can say. Yep.
Because I was literally just planning on shield bashing my way through this.
Whatever works.
Yeah, because unarmed is 2d4.
Well, you can't cast magic, but you can still cast shield. Just differently.
Plus, we still have our combo move!
Yeah. And you don't rely on magic at all.
Oh.
So you are unhindered.
You know, it's actually a lot better that you came. If I came, I'd be you fucking useless.
You be ready to just start biting people or things.
I got claws, that's it.
This kind of worked out very quickly.
It worked out, despite I think I killed an innocent victim.
It will be fine, right?
And
What good first time?
I'll probably first too. It's really good down here.
Yeah.
That one is. We were not both good.
I would have need to really find it. I would have needed to hit it with something.
Well, you do have your hunter.
Are there VAT?
I know I had to do
Are there
damage.
tiers for weapons?
What are your experience?
Yes. I do believe so, yes.
Yeah, there are tiers for weapons. It is basic, improved, advanced. It's not quite the same tier, but they do use those.
Imagine the baton would be like a club.
All right. It is 10 p.m., so we will say you guys equip up and make ready to
Hunter Ghoul!
delve into the prison to try to fight this thing.
Yeah, let's go. Said I wanted to fight. I guess we're heading.
You wanted to fight! You wanted to fight!
I got something for you here.
Okay. As close as I can find to a baton on this so far is
Oh, that's even better.
It's a plan.
Or bowling pin,
That's Mentara's weapon. Calm down.
right?
She's
Oh, that's from like the monster eating one.
monster feast.
Or done something feast. Beast feast. Beast feast.
Yeah, that
Outro time?
oh man.
Outro time? I didn't know if we were done already.
Yeah, no, it is. We are done. You guys get equipped up and decide that you're going to have to stick around and try to track this thing down. And even if you leave to go get ahead of it somehow, you are going to be held accountable for all of these murders.
On some level or another.
That's why you gotta
Yay,
find the
more drama.
ghoul. And hopefully, fingers crossed, take them alive.
So we'd like to thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. We will be here again in 7 days.
7 days.
Until we see. Did somebody just crawl through a television to tell me that?
No, it's a phone call you get.
That's right.
It's always a phone call.
You're one side.
We've been trying to get in contact with you. Have too much fun until we see you again. Thank you. Bye.
In the shadow of the wheel, where the gears of fate grind slow, there's a poison in the harbor and a fire in the snow. The SPU is burning, just a hollow concrete shell, and the Empress in the balcony is casting out her spell. From the ruins of the stable to the silence of the tide, there is nowhere left for justice, nowhere left for us to hide. Oh, the Orrery is turning, and the souls are out of alignment, locked behind a stone-cold cage, awaiting their assignment. With the dagger forged in emerald and a heart of messy fur, where the ghosts of ashen castles and the world is just a blur. Keep your hand upon the runes, keep your eyes upon the mark, for the blackmail's only power is the fear within the dark. Vosk is rising from the river with the moonlight on his skin. Bei'Hara guides the current through the secrets and the sin. Drakko's in the prison yard with a target on his chest, while Fushi drops from rooftops, put the fiddle worth to rest. Steede is dodging bullets by the chimney and the crane, washing off the silk kiss in a flood of heavy rain. The tower fell at midnight and the sun is rising high, revealing every traitor underneath the painted sky. Jinx is in the shadow and Alara's on the run, but the calculus of conflict says the war has just begun. Oh, the Orrery is turning, and the souls are out of alignment, locked behind a stone-cold cage, awaiting their assignment. With the dagger forged in emerald and a heart of messy fur, where the ghosts of ashen castles and the world is just a blur. Keep your hand upon the runes, keep your eyes upon the mark, for the blackmail's only power is the fear within the dark. Sleep, messy princess, the dragon's in his cage. Flip the tarot over and we'll write another page. The silent tide is docking, the clock is ticking down. Welcome to the wreckage of the jewel of fate's wheel town.